People, what's going on? What a horrible day, man. What a horrible day to not have a studio. So much going on in the boxing world. I'm tight, man. I'm tight. I got people hitting me up. They want to be on the show. I got news breaking left and right. And no studio to be at. Shit ain't right, man. Shit ain't right. Young Too Cold, what it do? Big No Gaming, what up? What up? Jesus, what it do? Bang Bang Boogie, what up? Bobby Lockhart Jr., what up? Old Dog, what up? Yeah, man, it's bad news, bro. No studio. Can't talk about all the great news that's taking place. Can't take no callers. I went to the hotel and the business center is not even private, man. This shit is like wide open, back to the lobby. So not a good look, man. Not a good look. Looks like I'm gonna be out of commission for the next couple days until they finish up the studio. You know, best I could do is go live from the phone, but I can't even take callers, man. It ain't the same at all. It's definitely not the same. But we're gonna try and do the best we can. And hopefully, you know, we could do something here. So let's get right into it, man. Jesus. Crawford Canelo's official in Allegiant Stadium. That's wow. That's you know, it's funny because we knew that this was gonna happen, but I'm still super excited and surprised that it is actually taking place because, you know, sometimes shit doesn't work out the way we expect it to. So people asking what's new in the boxing world. I mean, what isn't new? Canelo, Crawford. What else did we get? Ryan fighting Rolly for the WBA regular. Ryan back with Eddie Reynoso. Lot of news to talk about, man. A lot to talk about. For real. I'm gonna leave the chat open, but if I don't get them thumbs up, you know we shutting it down, man. It's that simple. You know, we could try to be nice, but if I don't get the same love back, it's shutdown time. I'm just letting you know. I only got 19 thumbs up and over 200 people. So that right there, that's the shit I don't like. You feel me? So, you know, we got about 10 minutes before I lock it down if we don't get them thumbs up correct. You know, because I don't got time to be begging. You got to hit the thumbs up. We just lock it down, members only mode, and do what we got to do. Shout out, man. Shout out to everybody joining me. Luna Glada, what it up? What up? Scuba Steve, what up? Team Batman Boxing, that's a damn shame, man. How you not a member, bro? You breaking my heart, Twinkle Toes. And yes, it will be at the Allegiant Stadium. You know I'm a narcissist, so I feel like they've been listening to me. We've been begging for a fight in the Allegiant Stadium. We've been begging for a super fight in a stadium so that we can actually go to it. Now, this news, it kind of fucked me up because I'm like, damn, now how I'm going to do a live fight party if the fight is in Vegas and it's in a stadium? That makes it more affordable. Like, do we do a live fight party or do we go to this fight live? You know? Jesus says, Ness, will you go to the Canelo versus Crawford? So that's what we talking about. Should we go as a community or should we have our own private watch party the way we did for Bud and Earl? That's kind of the question right now. We got some time, but I need to get on that ASAP because it's a big fight. It's a big fight. B. Paulie is saying, do a party. We gonna definitely probably, a situation like this, we probably gonna have to do like reserve ticketing, early ticketing, just to know that we got enough people, because again, this fight is happening in a stadium. The tickets should be affordable. In terms of the rumor with Canelo and Jake, I don't know, man. I don't know if that's 100% official. It is definitely running around the internet like it is. But I just want to say, I told you. I just want to say I told you. If Canelo actually does it, remember that I am the one that told you he would. He is the one that said that he would not. He is the one that said that my boy Jake is a clown. And, I don't think he used the word clown, but he basically gave no respect to Jake and didn't think that that was even a possibility. Now all of a sudden it is, right? Now all of a sudden it is a possibility. And we talking about the fact that Jake may be fighting Canelo Alvarez. But I always knew this day would come because it's about money. It's about money. For Canelo, can you really walk away from 50, 60, 40, 30, $80 million to fight a dude that's not on the level? It's not a hard decision. Jonathan Sims, my man says smoking. Jonathan Sims, you are not a member. And I swear to God, this shit is disrespectful. Hey, yo, next dude that's not a member and you got my personal cell phone, just consider that the last time we ever speak. I'm just being real. If you got my phone number and I ain't worth $3, don't fucking text me. Don't text me. I'm just letting you know. I'm letting you know. If y'all can't support me, don't hit me up on my personal jack asking nothing. The fuck? Y'all niggas is terrible, bro. Wild sauce. Wild. The disrespect is crazy. All-time level. Y'all disrespectful. That's nasty work. Come on, man. Out here grinding, and I get no respect. Johnny Dangerfield. It's crazy. Not Jonathan. Not the good pastor. Not the good pastor. That's crazy. Wild. But back to the topic at hand, man. Yeah. Nah, I hear you, young. They ain't real. They ain't real. I hear you, Chip. You know what it is. It's crazy. Nasty work. Nasty work, man. Tell me about it, William. Wow, that's crazy. Got your number. That's definitely nasty work. Exactly. How you got my cell phone, but you don't care about my well-being? So what, you gonna call me when I'm evicted? Like, that's wild. What I'm smoking on, this is white truffle. We on that white truffle, man. Matt Vieira, what up, champ? What it do? Hossa says, who do I got? Canelo or Crawford? It's too early, man. I need to see the weigh-in. I know y'all think it's a game, but come on, man. Crawford moving up 2 divisions, and y'all don't want to see what he weigh him? Y'all don't want to see how he look at the weigh-in? .com with the $2 says, I got my shirt yesterday, bro. You the man, champ. You the man. You know, that was late. That was my wife and my fault. We went on all those trips, and we forgot your shit. When we got back, she seen it and was like, oh shit, I was supposed to send this out. So I was already upset because it makes me look bad. But, it was out of our control. We simply forgot. Oh shit. We simply forgot, and I hope you got it now, and it didn't, it didn't affect you too much, man. Smoker J, what up? Salute. How you doing? We doing that as we speak. Nita said, what's the location for Border Wars? Las Vegas. Las Vegas. You know, we at the famous Real Boxing Gym. Shout out Nate Gold. The truth out here in Philly getting shit done. Let's see. Got some super chats I got to get to. First super chat of the day. .com show. It says I got my shirt yesterday, bro. Super chat of the day. B. Paulie. I ain't got no horns, B. Paulie. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I ain't got no horns. Bring the dogs. So I'm in the Ford, man. The vet is in the garage. Up. Robertson, $2. Do you think Bud fights Canelo similar to Porter? Why do you even bring up Porter? That's strange. Similar to Porter in what way? I don't get that. What do you mean similar to Porter? Like with the aggression that he had in Porter after he found out Porter was winning, I'm a little lost. .com back with another 2. Oh no, that's the same one. My bad. .com. We got Smoker J, member for 11 months on that prospect level. Yeah, there we go, your horns. Hope y'all have a blessed day. Much love always. Nah, salute to you, champ. If you haven't already hit that thumbs up, go ahead and do so. It's going to help with the visibility of the show. Plus, as you can see, we rocking out, man. Even from the car, we trying to get it done, man. We trying to get it done. We don't want to leave nothing, no stone untouched, man. Unturned. So here we are. Trying to rock out the best we can. Obviously, no callers, but we taking all chats. We communicating with everybody in the live chat, and it is wide open to not only non-members but members as well. Stone Biggs asking what strain. Like I said, this is white truffle. I kind of packed it too much, so it's a little hard to pull, but we getting it done. William Talbot says, nah, he stood in front of Porter. He can't do that. Laugh out loud. Yeah, I don't know about standing in front of Porter. Maybe he did that towards the end once he already knew he had to turn up. But that would be something I got to go back and watch. The GOAT says, you got to smoke some gumbo, bro. Champ, I don't know, you know, where they raised you, and I'm not saying that in a disrespectful way, but like, usually, you supposed to offer. You feel me? Like, yo, Ness, did you try that white truck, that what you called it? Gumbo? I got you. I'm gonna bring a J when we meet. You feel me? Like, that's how I go. But nah, I didn't try the gumbo, man. Because if it's not a real name, with a real grower, I can't find it. So, you know, saying gumbo, that don't mean shit. I need actually a name that's out there that can be traced. And we got a super chat here. Little $2. I thought you had Hardin. I thought you had studio at the crib. Hardin under construct. No. The studio at the crib is under construct. Remember, we had the fire. And Hardin don't open till 8 a.m. So I'm trying to pull some strings, see if they give me access 2 hours before they open a $1 million company. Multi-million-dollar company. I don't know if that's possible. Remember, there's a lot of shit on the premises to give me the keys 2 hours early. Hopefully they could do that. I got some people, you know, making some moves and making calls, but today won't be that day. Maybe it could have been the day if I'd have answered the phone, but the old man went to sleep and they was asking me like, can I do 7:30? I didn't even see that message. But that's still an hour and a half past my normal start time, which that's not what I want. You know, I'm trying to start when I'm supposed to start. But Lil Zoot, appreciate the $2. Mr. Lightning, Ness, glove emoji, fire emoji, goat emoji. Salute to you, champ. Buenos dias. Thank you for rocking out. even though we can't take calls. We all read in our live chat. So if you want to communicate with me, you know, we in a live chat with it. We got Grandma Tone Priest, I guess, celebrating his third suit chat. He says, hot boxing with Ness, fire emoji. Should be the new format. I don't know about the new format, because we need to take callers, man. I need my callers. Soriano, $2. The Neto cash out. Jake, Terence Bud Crawford, retire, come back one time for David Benavidez, fire emoji. If I'm Canelo, I ain't retiring. That sounds silly. Come back, retire and come back for what? Connor Rowley, $2 Ness. You see the news about Jake and Canelo and May? But I ain't see it be official. Like, I didn't see an official site. I don't know. Let me check the ring. But I didn't see an official site saying that. You know, I need the real people to tell me it's real versus, you know, fugazi shit. I'm looking at the ring. I'm not seeing. Yeah, they only got the Canelo Crawford. I don't see no Canelo Jake on the ring. And until we see that, I don't think we should get excited or get upset for those that obviously have an issue with Jake cutting the line because of the finances. But yeah, I don't see nothing official for that. So we gonna have to wait. You know, Jake is a troll. He made everybody believe he was fighting his brother, and it ended up being a documentary. So we gonna have to wait. Yeah, you right about that. If it do break, when you know I'm the Oracle. It's about understanding business, man. It's really about understanding business. You know what I mean? I can't beat Canelo, and you ask me to fight a dude that's not on my level for the same amount of money as dudes that are on my level. I say no. Canelo can say. I don't think I can say no because it's an easy check. It's a free check. You know what's holding you back? Jake is not on Canelo's level in any way, shape, or fashion. So it's like, why not pick up that free money? That's like walking past a bag of money on the floor and not grabbing it. Canelo got to take that money. It is what it is. First and foremost, motherfuckers want him to fight Crawford. That's a circus fight. So if we gonna do that, we could do the Jake too. You know, if y'all ain't got a problem with Crawford, y'all shouldn't have a problem with Jake. At least Jake a cruiserweight. Spider Rico says he only smokes blunts. CLT Meat says, Ness, what you think Fulton should do next? Angelo Leo rematch. Angelo Leo rematch. What else we got? Maybe Espinoza. I'm double checking Espinoza's in that same weight class. Yeah. Angelo Leo or Espinoza or Nick Ball. All them fights is good. I don't like Nick Ball that much. You know he a little dirty one, but he get a rough fight, so I wouldn't mind seeing that. Spider Rico says he only smokes in blunts. Not good for you, Champy Champ. Not good for you. Next time I'm out there, I'm going to hit you up so I could drop you off some of that Cali bud. Salute, champ. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. What else we got, man? That's wild. Just do your big show in the afternoon at Hardin until everything is done. Hey. That's actually a good idea. You know, I ain't even consider afternoon show. But nothing hit like this morning show. You know that, man. The morning show is my slot, man. And I don't like not doing it because then you got the wolves out trying to take over your time slot. You feel me? It's like when everybody was a broadcaster when Wendy Williams was. Nobody topped Wendy. You feel me? But if you ain't on point and you're not in your position, somebody will take it over. You feel me? So I'm just trying to be consistent, man. Consistency fixes 80% of your problem. You getting buffering, it might be you, man, because I'm watching it here and golden on my laptop. I'm reviewing it as we're live and we good over here. So anybody that's having any issues, maybe you need to jump back into the live stream. We got boxing, $5. Is there a rule of how low a weight a fighter can come in to a fight? For example, can Crawford come in at 154 against Canelo? So I don't know the particulars, but I don't think there's a rule. You can't come in over the limit. You could come in under. I mean, think about Pacquiao. He did like 150 for a 154 fight. You could come in under. Even Floyd, you could certainly come in under. And yeah, if Crawford wants to, he could choose to come under. I don't know how much that's gonna help him. Yeah, it'll give him speed. We gotta think punch resistance. We gotta think Plant getting hit on the hip. Callum Smith getting hit on the arm. You know, Canelo's not an ordinary fighter where he's just gonna hit you in the face or in the back, in you anywhere to slow you down. Beat on your shoulder, how you gonna throw a jab? If I'm beating on your bicep, how could you really throw the hook? So I gotta see. I need to see how Crawford take them shots, man. Canelo hit Jermell right here. In the middle of the forehead, inside the guard, split it. Boom. My man went down. We need to see Crawford do that. Can he get up? You know, and they called me, you know, Coach Bernie called me disrespecting, calling me out my name and all this crazy shit just because I said the same thing I'm telling y'all. I got to see him get punched. We seen what Kavaliauskas did. We seen what Gamboa did. Y'all can say it's 100 years ago. Cool. We seen it. Motherfuckers still bring up Miguel Cotto's little brother hurting Canelo. But if you bring up Crawford getting hurt or dropped in any of his fights, public enemy number one. You public enemy number one. You hate Bud. You an undercover hater. You never like Bud. It's like, man, get the fuck out of here, bro. This is boxing. Man. We need to see what's going to happen. And until we see what's going to happen, all we could do is assume and use past information to make our decisions, you know? So past information that's available are Crawford's previous fights. Who he's fought and who's put him down. Who's not put him down, you know? That information is there. If you choose not to use that in assessing this fight, that's on you. You're not giving yourself, you know, every opportunity at predicting this properly and making a financial bet that is worth it. I'm a bettor. I ain't a crazy bettor. We all know that. But I like to bet. I feel good even if I won $5 on that fight because guess what? I won that $5 because I was right. Because I knew what I was talking about. And that's how I like it. So I ain't rushing to pick. I want to see the motherfucking weigh-in. I want to see what Crawford looked like. Like somebody already said, what if he comes in underweight? You know? What if the game plan is speed? See, you need to see that to know what the game plan is going to be. If he comes in underweight, then maybe he's only looking for speed, looking to move. You know? Zorro de la Vega. Jonathan Sims, who is a member and does have my number. I can't even believe you, Jonathan. You hurt my heart today. That's wild sauce. Shout out to Alex, the member. Bud is boxing god. Nothing can hurt him. He's the GOAT of GOATs. Okay, Alex. Okay. We'll see can nothing hurt him when he get hit by Canelo. Because he going to get hit by Canelo. You know, he going to get hit. Everybody acting like Bud is the second coming of Mayweather. Y'all got the game fucked up. Mayweather actually didn't get hit. Bud gets hit by dudes that, like, who on Bud's resume is an equivalent of someone on Crawford, on Floyd's resume. So that's it right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, Floyd not getting hit by elites, Bud getting hit by non-elites, and somehow y'all think Canelo not about to touch him. That's crazy. That's crazy. Now, I know you being sarcastic, Alex. I know you being sarcastic. That's how they have him, the GOAT of GOATs. You know? He can do no wrong, and all he can do is right. And if someone can do it, Bud can. You know that song? Bud, he's our man. If no one can do it, Bud can. That's how they be. That's how they be. And if you go against the grain, you an enemy. You a hater. You on the outside. You know? But I don't really give a fuck about that. Leonard Sterling, 2-pounder. Julius broke Canelo, Jake, credible account. Wait, so you saying, Julius, yeah. Ain't he the same one that broke some news earlier this month? Well, this month is new. Last month. What news he broke last month? I remember we used him as a source. You absolutely right, Leonard Sterling. Let me get a free chat. Let me know. He did just break some other shit. But I ain't running with this one. Not that I don't believe it. It's such a big fight out of left field with the A side already kind of feeling disgusted at the B side. So I really need to see it from a real source. You know what I mean? Like, what I'm saying is essentially Jake always wanted to fight with Canelo. Canelo always acts like Jake is a nobody, not on his level, and he can never fight him. And now it seems things are changing. You know, he said things in the media like, you'll see, you never know, you know. So maybe Jake is becoming more of an option because of the money generated with Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. And the offer, you know, that came on Netflix. Canelo never fought on Netflix. Even though the rumor is these potential Canelo fights will be with Amazon Prime. So we got to see, man. I got Ryan O'Rourke. He says, he will be underweight, but not by choice. Well, that's going to matter. If you underweight versus Canelo, can you bang on the inside? Can you muscle and tussle the way that a lot of Crawford fans believe? Oh, he's got an amateur background in wrestling. He's wrestled. He's wrestled. We need to see. Who has landed more on Bud in a fight, says the Axiom. I think that would have to be Porter or Madrimov, right? Madrimov surprisingly landed a lot of straight right hands. It could have been the whole southpaw orthodox thing that caused some trouble or let some of those rights slip in, but he landed. He certainly landed. G. Coffin says, comparing Paul brother fight to an undisputed champion like Crawford is blasphemous. Also, have you seen Bud working out? He's strong as hell too, more athletic. I don't know how I'm comparing Crawford to Jake Paul. I don't think I did that. I think you misunderstood. I highly doubt I said I need to see Jake Paul fight Canelo to know what Crawford's gonna do. Yeah, so maybe you misunderstood, but I don't care about your athleticism because guess what? We moving up 2 divisions. So we was athletic at 147. Are we going to be athletic at 168? That's a lot more weight. Did we slow down? Do we still got the speed? These are all things we need to consider and factor in. The fact that y'all overlooking these little details is crazy to me. Crazy. But if you're watching this on YouTube, don't be stingy with that thumbs up or we will be locking the live chat, man. We out here leaving it wide open for all the chat. But we need that support, and all it costs is a thumbs up, man. Hit that thumbs up. It's absolutely free. We rocking out from the car. Still trying to bring you that work. We got Starks with the 2-pounder. He has to be above 160 for a 168 title. Let's Google that. Let's Google that. Because I've never seen anything like that. Let's see. I put, can a fighter be under limit during a boxing match? So AI's explanation is stupid. It don't make sense. I'm gonna have to click their link. And they going off boxing of Wikipedia. See, even Wikipedia says, even Wikipedia says a boxing match is usually scheduled for a fixed weight class, and each boxer's weight limit must not exceed the upper limit. So I don't think you gotta be that weight. I'm telling you, I think you just gotta be under that weight. Yeah, I don't know. If somebody want to send me a link, maybe you found something. I'm seeing only above. You can't be above. The Zone has something here, and they call it how the weight classes work in boxing. Let's see if they have anything. Okay, so let's see. Weigh-ins usually take place the day before. 2 athletes, blah, blah, blah. Nope. This is more about catch weights, rehydrations, but not actually making weight. See, everyone is asking the same question. Can a fighter fight under the weight limit? And the answer continues to be the same. A boxing match is usually scheduled for a fixed weight class, and each boxer must not exceed the upper limit. So you can't go above 168 on weigh-in day. Coming in under, I don't see any issue. Yeah, I don't see anything in terms of coming in under. Everything is saying as long as you're under the weight limit, you can fight in the weight class. So we would have to see. Now, there is that story from before our time of Sugar Ray Leonard putting quarters in his pocket or something like that to make weight. But yeah, maybe that's it. So it looks like I might get Hardin for tomorrow. Like I said, I missed that text, and he just texted me back. I woke him up, and he's like, bro, I had it, but I fell asleep. So, I'm an old man. 9 o'clock is time to put the head down. But maybe we could get up in there tomorrow morning, and maybe we could get up in there this afternoon, so we could get a regular show this afternoon at the Hardin studio. That's what I'm going to have to do, man. I can't miss work. But yeah, man, let me get to these super chats. I was still reading to see if I find anything on this weight limit coming in under it. Don't see nothing, though. Don't see nothing. Matt Vieta, $2. Canelo too smart. He's going to make Bud get as close to 168. Yeah, I don't think you can do that, though. You know what I mean? I don't think you can do that. Like, what is Canelo going to say? Oh, he's not 168. He's not 167.2. I'm not... Like, you can't do that, right? Bud could come in under if he wants. Bud could come in under if he wants. And choose to be faster versus being stronger or, having more body weight to absorb the punches. That's another reason why I need to see the weight. Can you absorb them shots from Canelo? That's important. That's important. We got Jonathan Sims, super chat. He says, super chat or I become a member. Pick one. Laugh out loud. So basically he's like, you want me to be a member or you want me to keep super chat? I want you to do both because you're invisible when we're members only mode. And then you can only be heard or seen when you super chat. But hey, I just figure membership literally costs a cup of coffee. I'm asking you guys to buy me 1 cup of coffee per month. We talking about 1 cup of coffee per fucking 31 days, okay? Let's do some math, Mr. Sims. And I know you joking. That's why you do the laugh out loud. But there's some other people living vicariously through you. And they like, yeah, Sims got a point. I'll be super chatting. Okay. 31 divided into $3. It's 10 cents, man. 10 cents. Let's make sure I did that right. And let's do 3 divided into 31. Less than 10 cents. So either way, you coming off. You know what I'm saying? Like, how can you find an issue with that? And I'm not trying to harp on it, but I'm just saying. We talking about 2 shows a day, sometimes even more. The consistency, the guests, the banter, all under 9 cents a day. Come on, man. Stop. Stop. Don't be like that. Don't be like that. You feel me? But some of us, who's this? Bubba says, some of us became champ members because you advertised the betting show. Then you left us hanging. Hey, I ain't leave you hanging when it counted this week. If you would have listened to the betting show, if you would have tuned in, you still a member, you could still go see it. I did it this week that passed, and we made money. All you fools picked Benavidez by knockout or the other motherfucker by knockout. Very little people picked decision, and that's why it was paying so well. But my betting crew did. Oh, we picked decision, and we got paid on decision. So, you had to stay tuned to the betting show. But you're right. I have been slacking on the betting show. So I do understand the frustration. Chapstick, done. I do understand the frustration, but all in all, damn. All these shits melted. All in all, that's what happens when you live in Vegas. All in all, if you'd have been a member, you'd have got this week's betting slips, and you'd have made that money. But you're right. I do need to be more consistent with the betting show. and that is my new goal for 2025. You know, and we almost did, right? Like we did it this week, last week, and we made some money, and we just got to remain consistent. But I have no excuse for what you're saying. You are right. I did slack off on that betting show. So I get the upset or disgruntled people that signed up specifically for that. But again, that's a $15 level. I'm talking about the $3 level, the cup of coffee level, the nonsense per day level. You know what I mean? That don't cost you much. The $3 a month that your wife ain't gonna tell you to cancel that. She ain't mad at $3. Jaime Nieto, $5. Google is saying 160 is the minimum weight for a 168-pound fight. I didn't find that, but that's not bad, right? If Crawford doesn't have to get up to 168 because he was just 154, but he also told people he struggled. Even Steven Nelson said Crawford struggled to make 54. So people that think Crawford might not be big enough might be shocked to see that he was busting at the seams. But again, I need to see that at the weigh-in. You just got to see it, you know? Uh-oh. Am I buffering? Because I see my shit spin over here on YouTube. Let me double check. Oh, no, we good. See, when it buffers, you need to refresh. Just get out, get back in. Jose Pereira, you are the biggest hater. My man said the American Monster horrible, can't lie. Dudes hating on David so bad. They feel that pressure. You guys feel that pressure. You understand David is a threat to Canelo. That's all the hatred is insecurities. People's insecurities getting crazy. Nah, that's not a potato camera. That's the internet, man. That's the internet. Let me see. If I try to put it, well, I ain't gonna be able to put it there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to leave it here. That's gotta be the internet. Let me refresh mine, see if it changes any better. Yeah, it ain't the best quality. We are on Wi-Fi, hotel Wi-Fi. So I'm trying, you know what I mean? I don't got the studio. Hardin just got back to me and we all good, but I didn't know that in time. And let me see, can I get it for this afternoon? So okay. Technically speaking, Saint is asking when is the next Border Wars. Again, this one got to be a success. As long as I don't lose financially, I wouldn't mind doing one in the dead summer, and then one on the Canelo date. You know, Canelo Crawford date. Maybe we do that Saturday, or we do that Friday. For the Canelo Crawford. But again, this one has to be a success. I can't lose financially. I'm cool with breaking even. But if I lose, I ain't doing one. Fuck out of here. I'm not taking that risk. Because what's happening right now is people like, oh no, I want to fight, but I'll fight on the next one. And it's like, this isn't God-given. You know, like, we don't know that there's a next one. The next one depends on the success of this one. That's just how it goes. Couple super chats, though. Salute to everybody rocking with me, man. I appreciate y'all. JXV, $2. Why weigh under 168? It's a big disadvantage. Well, it's also a disadvantage trying to eat your way up to 168. You know, if you just naturally allow yourself to gain weight while working out for the fight, and you come in what you come in versus trying to eat just to be a weight that you don't even know if you're going to function properly at. H-Town, $2, says over 160, under 168. So we know Bud making that weight because, again, they say he was busting out the seams at 54. Steven Nelson said it was hard for him to make weight at 54. We got Saint with the $10. Hashtag TBV, glad the show is back. Salute emoji, champ. Salute you. Appreciate you. We got JEC. Welcome to the prospect level. Thank you, my friend, for buying me 1 cup of coffee this month. 1. I appreciate it. And I'm emphasizing that so that other people understand it's $3 per month. 1 cup of coffee. Just 1. You know what I'm saying? For 31 days. 2 shows per day. Salute to my man JEC for joining that prospect level. We appreciate you. We got Matt Vieta with another $2. He says, TBV, if you were Canelo, would you like to see Bud fight before September? I think I would. I think if I'm Canelo, no. If I'm Canelo, no. Because if I'm Canelo, I don't care that you're rusty. I want you to be rusty. I don't want to lose. Get rusty. So, yeah, I'm thinking about me winning, not Canelo winning. I mean, not Bud winning if I'm Canelo. So, yeah, I would want to be active like I am, and I would prefer for him not to be active and rusty and have his timing off because I don't want to lose. Nor do I want to be embarrassed and lose to the smaller man. So him being out the ring is advantage Canelo. Advantage Canelo. $10 super chat from El Frio 1211. Appreciate you, champ. Bivol wins, most likely. We'll get part 3 in the summer. One of the sanctioning bodies, IBF, usually won't allow the belt to be held up. Is it possible David gets elevated and we get a unification in the winter? I mean, quite possibly. I seen an interview yesterday with Aaron Hawani and David Benavidez where he said that a unification is coming. So we'll see what they got planned for him. He also said he's getting flown out for the February 22nd card to be there to get in the ring with Bivol Beterbiev. So that's fire. You know, he's moving on from Canelo. He's going to the bigger fish to fry. And, you know, we all here for it. We all here for it. Dark Blade. He says, rich people like taking from the poor. I don't know what you're talking about. But I almost feel like timing you out because I'm almost feeling like you're talking about my $3 for the coffee. But I'm not gonna time you out because I'm not a mind reader. But I feel like that's a little bit of hate. Calling me rich, calling yourself poor. I hope that's not the question. I hope that's not what you're talking about. Cap Quest says, what type of friendship is that? Who we talking about? Steven Nelson telling us that he struggled to make weight? I don't know. You guys got to be a little bit more specific in your chats since we can't have a whole full-blown conversation, so I don't know what to say. The address to Border Wars is Real Boxing Gym. Real Boxing Gym in Las Vegas. I think it's off of Sahara and maybe Jones. Ruler's back. What up? Glad you appreciate it. We got David isn't the IBF Mando, though. MAW. No, you're right about that. If anything, he's going to get a shot at the BC because the WBA is already the real belt. He's already the one that makes the mandatories now with the belt that he won. gets to unify. Gallo Negro, Superbud out here getting clipped by Madrimov, by Gamboa, and by Bean Machine. Gus Hernandez, why is Monster not stopping people anymore? I don't know when the stoppage made you a monster. I think that his beat downs make him a monster. He's beating people down. That's what makes him a monster. The stoppage is a cherry on top. You know, there's guys that go into the ring knowing they're not going to get stopped. Like Morrell, high guard up and not trying to get stopped. Like, that is their full-blown objective. But y'all don't get that. I understand that. That's why I bet Benavidez' decision, and we won big. You know? Not everybody goes in there looking for the knockout, and not everybody goes in there wanting to be knocked out. You know, some people go in there specifically like, I ain't letting this motherfucker knock me out. Specifically, a guy like David Benavidez, who's known to be a monster. So there's a chip on your shoulder going into that fight. Like, man, I can't go out like these dudes. You know what I mean? But hey, it is what it is. Nick with the 3 American flags and the ice cube emojis. Damn, you saying America's cold? It ain't that cold in Vegas. James Benitez with the fat $10 super chat. Ryan and Reynoso back together. Canelo and Jake 2 million pay-per-view buys. AJ Bacoli in Africa this summer. You know, boxing's on fire, bro. Boxing's on fire. The baddest and saddest news that I seen yesterday was this Turkey Al-Sheikh, Dana White, TKO boxing shit. That hurt my heart. That hurt my heart. What is Turkey doing? I don't know, man. Record scratch, right? Like, why he doing this to us? Are you telling me Richard Schaefer wasn't available? Like, Eddie couldn't do that role? Al Heyman couldn't be that? Like, why do we need Dana White? That is crazy to me, man. Not happy about that at all. Not happy about that at all. Boxing. Welcome to the prospect level. Appreciate you. Buy me a cup of coffee. 1 cup of coffee per month because he became a prospect. Appreciate you, champ. Appreciate you. We got JXV says, here's the goalpost moving. Which goalpost is that? Are we talking about me? Y'all got to be more specific, man. Even though you talking in real time, I need you to be more specific because you know I'm not reading it in real time. I got to go, you know, chat by chat. So y'all got to help me out so that I can answer you more detailed. But JXV, nasty work. You super chat every day, bro. No membership, $3, cup of coffee. Seriously? Come on, man. It be breaking my heart to see certain dudes not be members. It's like, we literally rocking out every single day. Y'all be DMing me and all this shit, and y'all can't be a $3 cup of coffee member. That's nasty work. Shout out to Mr. Perfect, the member. Bro, this Jake Paul shit real. $2 super chat. I hope so. I'll be the oracle. I'm not mad. I understand business. I'm not mad. That's what I'm here for, to tell you how things supposed to go. And if they go that way, I'm going to celebrate because I got it right. But that is business. How you going to leave that fight on the table when there's money out here to be made, bro? There's money out here to be made. You don't want that guap? That's on you. Canelo ain't leaving that shit on the table, man. You know what I'm saying? You leaving it on the table, not Canelito. We got nasty work from Jose Pereira talking about we gonna eat Canelo. You guys remember that? Sounds weird, brother. Get some new choice of words. New choice of words, man. E92 says Dana's a great promoter. I don't know about all that, man. I don't know about all that. There's a lot of disgruntled, unhappy UFC fighters. And the little bit of UFC fans they call in here, they have been complaining in the last 30 to 60 days about the product that is the UFC. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm not going to shit on them and be negative. I'm going to give Dana an opportunity to show us that he could do what it do. You know, I'm just sad Turkey Al-Sheikh chose a non-boxing guy and gave them that opportunity. So, it's crazy, man. We got G-Von. That's crazy, G-Von. You too? That's crazy. I let my man go over the bell, finish his sentences. I let him have his calls, this 3 minutes of F-bombs, and he not even a member. But this is good for me. This is good for me to see who's who. Because now I know, when that bell ring, I know who the fuck to cut off immediately. Connor Morgan, member for 3 months on that prospect level. Thank you for the cup of coffee, my friend. Shout out for the show from the whip. Respect emoji. Oncoming fist, you already know. Appreciate you, champ. I'm a hustler, man. And all this news that broke, I needed y'all to talk to. What the hell? I can't believe everything I was reading yesterday. I'm just like texting my pre-pro like, yo, this is the worst day not to have a studio, bro. Like, every fucking moment, it was new news breaking, big shit too. Like, even my man Lucas Body got a fight. I put y'all on Body. Don't forget, I put y'all on Body. He got a fight. And then the girl from Canada, she got a fight. I think her name is like Talbot or some shit like that. She got a fight. She's fighting my girl Drelling, Sonia Drelling. So, not a bad card out of Toronto. You know, even though Luke is not from Toronto, they needed to take him to, what's he called? He's from like Niagara Falls. E92, I know, I called that Jake fight. I know. Bro, money is money. You can't leave that money on the table, man. You can't. Yeah, I seen that about Hitchens talking about send a contract with the right stuff in there. I don't think that's him not trying. I hate the way people react on Twitter, bro. Right away, people like, oh, he don't want to fight. He literally telling you send a contract with the right shit in there. Like, send the right information in there. Whatever we discussed, send that. Don't send this. Like, why is it so hard to comprehend? Like, how do y'all get he ducking from that? He's saying resend the contract with the right stuff in there. He didn't say, I don't want to fight you. He didn't say, I'm not fighting you. He didn't say, I'm fighting someone else. He didn't say, I got options. Like, bro, boxing is fucked up because of the fans, man. Y'all weird. Y'all weird as hell. Y'all weird. And guess what? Who said that? G-Von. The quote-unquote fighter. He talking about, what about Hitchens not trying to see Tio? You missed the negative for real, man. Alex Vega needs to let that screen name go and give it to you because you purposely be negative. Like I always said from the beginning, shock value with G-Von. Shock value. He's going to say something that gets a reaction out of you. Yo, look at this guy. Manique or Menelik. I don't know. Your mom was creative, Mr. Jones. But you's a fucking hater. And this is the worst hater. Couldn't imagine paying to bathe in Ness narcissism, but you're here. You're here listening to the narcissism. So, I get it. You can take it for free. But you enjoy it because you're here, because this is your free time. But you're choosing it to spend it with me, the narcissist. Make it make sense. I'm telling you, some of y'all need to go back to school. I'm sorry. You got to learn something, bro. Stop typing stupid shit so we can read how dumb you are. Just saying. I'm that friend you need to tell you the real deal. Because that was pretty stupid. You could have just chose something else to say that still fit what you wanted to say negatively, but like, complaining about the narcissism, but being here listening to the narcissism is just stupid. You dumb. It's like, I don't like being in a crack house, but I live in one. Okay. Kyle, member for 2 months on the prospect level. Salute, TBD. Keep up the fire show. Salute to you. Thank you for being a member and buying me a cup of coffee on that prospect level. We got suckers, watch out, says smash the likes. Yeah, let's go, man. Get them likes right, man. Get them likes right. Drew down, Bud ain't fun with Canelo. I don't even know what you meant there. We got OGD5. Welcome to that prospect level. Salute, champ. Thank you for buying me that measly cup of coffee. Listen, my coffee costs $3. Starbucks like $5. Dunkin' Donuts definitely $3.69. So I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you, champ. We got Daryl, member for 18 months on that champ level. You a champ. And he said, salute, Ness. Nah, man, salute to you. Thank you for showing these dudes how it was done, man. Loyalty over the Neto, $2. What you think about Ryan fight for a belt? Yeah, I don't even know how that happened. Let's check. How that happened? Let's check the rankings at 140. So they fighting for the regular, and they already made Jose Valenzuela, a.k.a. Rayo, the super champ. That's what's wrong with the WBA. Like, they don't have to do that. They don't have to make Jose no super champ and make another regular. Just leave Jose the only champ you got in the division. That's all you got to do. Everything else is ruining the sport. Rayo is the champ, but now Ryan's going to be the champ under the champ. It's sad, bro. It's sad, bro. It's sad. It's sad. It's sad. I don't know, man. We need one belt, man. We need one belt, one champion. That's it. Everything else is whack. This is too much. They always doing extra shit, fucking things up. So it looks like the pre-pro. Yeah, that's what I said. Pacquiao didn't weigh in the junior middleweight limit. He came in under. And Pacquiao was 144. Margarito was 150. And Margarito took a 151 catch weight for that fight. So the fight was for a 54-pound belt. Margarito had to weigh 51, and he was the champ. And Pacquiao came in at 144. So my man, who was that? Oh, actually, that's still right on the 10-pound limit, though. So Pacquiao came in 10 pounds under, which is what most people were telling me in the chat, that Crawford could come in at 160 for a 168 fight. So maybe you got to be under that 10-pound, I don't know. Oh, so it's at 140, so that's even worse. So Stanionis is the super champ. Already he's a super champ. He didn't even unify. He didn't do nothing to become the super champ. Nasty work. They just want to get a belt for Ryan and get that sanctioning fee. Ryan is not even he's not even ranked in they sanctioning body at 147, bro. He's about to jump Connor, Jin Sasaki, Gabriel Maestre. The 147 WBA rankings look nasty anyway. Shakram Giasov, Connor Ben, Lewis Crocker. I see why they jumping Ryan. They ain't gonna get no money with them dudes. Maybe with Connor, and Connor ain't bringing no money to the 47-pound division anytime soon because he's moving up to fight the other dude, Eubank Jr. So if I'm the WBA president, Gilberto Mendoza, I'm looking at my rankings and I'm like, Shakram ain't gonna bring me no money. Lewis Crocker ain't bringing me no money. Conor Ben is a money guy, but he ain't available. Yeah, we moving up Ryan. I see what they doing. This is a business, man. These dudes want that bread, man. Listen, let's bring it back to me. WBA is making that belt available because it's a business. No different than me shouting out, buy me a cup of coffee. Except, I'm not just creating this cup of coffee out of nowhere. It's part of YouTube. It's been here for years, you know. The WBA, on the other hand, they're creating this opportunity for Ryan out of nowhere. He's not in the rankings. He doesn't belong there. And it's a business opportunity, them putting him there for them financially in their favor. Loyalty over dinero, $2. What do you think about Ryan fight for a belt? Like I just said, man, wild. And I think I read that twice, actually. Shout out to Hardin. James Benitez, $2. Ryan Rowley, WBA title. Same question, just answered it. We got Raw Dog says, Boo Boo vanished like the Charlos. Well, Boo Boo was just on the show. He ain't technically vanished. It's just still hard for him to get a fight. I don't know why. He needs to sign with somebody, man. With Al, I mean, because we already seen it. The Matchroom really couldn't get it done for him. Poor Boo Boo. I wonder if he's so difficult, too. I don't think Top Rank would put him in there with Mbile. You know, they handling Mbile now, or they got some sort of part in Mbile. So I don't think they would put him in there. No, it's not. A roll talk is not different from the Earl situation. And you see, I was against that situation. So I hope your question was truly a question and not sarcasm, because that means you don't really be listening, or you ain't been here too long. So neither of those are me taking a shot at you. But my audience knows I wasn't with that Earl shit jumping up. I actually was part of the rankings coming in for the WBC, and I questioned Mauricio on why Earl is getting skipped above a Charles Conwell. He gave me the breakdown. It was valid. We found out Conwell didn't want to take the Jesus Ramos final eliminator. But that still didn't merit, to me, Earl moving up and jumping everybody. The same way it doesn't merit Ryan moving up and jumping everybody in them rankings. All I said in my previous statement was, I see why they doing it, because this is a business and them other dudes don't bring money, but that's not me condoning it. So, again, I don't know if you had sarcasm in that, but I'm just addressing it in case you were being sarcastic or you truly wanted to know. Yeah, Mr. Perfect, Earl was unified, but he wasn't unified after he lost, and he was about to get a shot at the 54-pound unified belts. That was just wrong, man. That's just wrong. That's not right to do. It's not fair to the rest of the people in the rankings putting in all that work trying to get to a title opportunity, man. It's not right. If you're watching this on YouTube, hit that thumbs up button. It's going to help with the visibility of the show, and it's going to put this episode in the eyes of boxing fans that don't know we rock out every day, multiple times per day. And I'm looking to go live today again from Hardin Studios. You know, the morning show is a little bit more difficult, but I think we're going to be able to lock in the morning show for tomorrow at the studio as well. But I'm going to be there for the afternoon show more than likely, as long as I get that studio time. The coldest it's gotten in Vegas was below 32 since I've been living here the last 3 years. It does get cold, bro. It does get cold. And the winds are ridiculous. The highest One of the contractors I met told me the highest winds recorded was 85 miles an hour. But I got a corner house with no buildings, nothing, right? Because it's residential. The wind is bananas, bro. You hear it howling like the movies, like, woo. Now, that was a bad howl, but you know what I mean. That was a horrible howl. Horrible howl. Howl, whatever. But it gets cold, bro. It gets cold for real. Spider Rico, I'm grateful that you grateful for the show, but I'd be more grateful if you agree to this fight on Border Wars, man. Like, we need more community fights. Where my community fights at? You know what I mean? What's going on, man? What can we add here? Start a poll. Okay, or Q&A. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up. I had to walk closer to the I had to walk closer to the hotel to get that service. I almost lost y'all. Hopefully, I could walk back to the car because that's where I got the laptop to be able to read the comments and stuff like that. But yeah, man, unfortunately for those that don't know, I'm out of the studio for the next 3 days until they do the necessary repairs. We had to leave the house too because there was some asbestos. So we had to, leave for 3 days. But I should be in Hardin. They did say yes. And it's a matter of setting it up because, obviously we go live at 6 a.m. and Hardin doesn't even open till 8 a.m. But it looks like I'll be able to get in there for the afternoon show if all goes well. What y'all think about the new Fantastic Four trailer? I ain't even watched the trailer for the Last Crescendo, man. I gotta check that out. J Flaco Escobar. Ness, I just started training out Jersey with Coach Nick that trained Jason Sosa. Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. But Nick, ask him when did he train Sosa because Chino was Jason Sosa's trainer, Coach Chino. So maybe he was like helping Chino. I don't know. But y'all see the hoodie. This is a throwback. This is a throwback. Old school eat smoke boxing hoodie. Old school TBV one. What we got? Who you got this Saturday, Ness, in the UK? Which fight we talking about? Give me the names, bro. Y'all gotta do better than that. Give me the names. Let me see, can I get back to the car and not lose service so that I could use my laptop? Hopefully we don't lose service again. It's cold as fuck out there. Any gyms out in Jersey I can point you to. I'm located in Camden, but I travel. Yeah, man, reach out to Coach Terrific. If you in Camden, and Coach Anthony, man. Coach Anthony. But reach out to Coach Terrific. If you DM me, I will give you his Instagram. But Flacco Official, see what I'm saying? Look, he asking for a favor. He not even a member. You ain't even buy me a cup of coffee. But you see how nice I am? I'm like, nah, DM me. I'm going to give you this phone number. I got this other phone number. This is crazy. A cup of coffee, gentlemen. A cup of coffee. It's $3. Crazy. Shooter says, Ness, you ever seen Deuces Wild? Nope. Somebody said audio. 702 said audio. What's okay? It's good now. Okay. Big Daddy Scatty says not a member yet. Been trying to get my stuff together. Joining soon. No worries, champ. We gonna be here. We been here for 14 years. I will say it's only $3 a month, which is less than 9 cents per day on a 31-month 31-day month. You know what I mean? Q, welcome to the prospect level. That's what I'm talking about. G Flacco Escobar official. Welcome to the prospect level. Yeah. Yeah, it's $3, fellas. It's a cup of coffee, man. It's a cup of coffee. But let me check the schedule, see what fights my man was talking about. What is this weekend is in Sheffield. Daniel Santos, Tom Peters. Nasty. This is wild. This must be a Frank Warren card. Harry Matthew. Whoa. Another Manchester. Okay. We live fight chatting for that. You know I fuck with Chisora. I'm live fight chatting for Chisora. Ain't fight my boy Otto Valine. I'll take it. Zach Parker was supposed to be fighting somebody. What happened? I just checked on Box. Somebody, we was talking about that like a day ago. See, I don't remember who I told you, but now he's not even fighting him on Dan Rayfield's schedule. Nathan Heaney is back. It's an okay card. Nothing crazy. Masoud Abdullah is fighting. I might just go live for like the main event or the co-main and the main. You know, definitely Chisora's getting my time, so I'll be there for that. You know, I got time for Chisora. And then you got Pro Box, February 8th. Let me open up this calendar. So Saturday is the 8th. And these other cards are Friday on DAZN. So let's see what else we got. Is there a DAZN? Yep, there's a DAZN on Saturday as well. And that's Tom Welling versus Michael Ramabelesta. This is crazy. A featherweight we never heard of is main eventing. And the undercard, full of domestic names I never heard of. None. Like, all first glance, I never heard of any of these domestic names in this Brentwood card in England on DAZN. Yeah, man, tough weekend. So it looks like we will do a live fight chat, probably for Pro Box, because Lester Martinez is fighting. Michael Angeletti is fighting. Ramon Calderas is fighting. So we probably do a live fight chat for Pro Box on Saturday and for Chisora on Saturday for the weekend. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. It's going to help with the visibility of the show. And it will put this episode in the eyes of boxing fans that don't know we rock out every day, multiple times per day. We do live fight chats on almost all the fights, as you can see. We're going to still do one for Chisora, who's actually retiring here after this fight. But you never know with Chisora, man. You just never know with Chisora. Is he going to quit or not? But let me get back to these chats. And by quit, I mean retire, not quit in the ring. You know, he don't do that type of stuff. We got H-Town with the $5. Like I said, Ness, the world views Ryan as a man that dominated an undisputed champ. Only the hardcore see it different, and even they're split about it. Yeah, I don't know what that is in reference to, because if that's your reason for him getting a WBA title shot, you know that's cap. He's getting a WBA title shot because the WBA gets to get 4%. They want that percentage. This is factual information you can Google. Deontay Wilder would pay the WBC $40,000 every time he would fight. That's factual information. He's saying it out his mouth on multiple interviews. You know what I mean? So This is a business. This is a business. They want that money. Oh, Wizard, where the fuck you been at, bruh? And did you sign up to the Conquer Club app? Because I got a fight for you, man. I've been calling for you for like a week. You ain't DM me or nothing. He said, I missed this super chat. I'm going to go find it, but come on, man. Hit me on a DM right now. Because you might have signed up and I don't know your real name. I know you as Old Wizard. I don't know your government name, so you've been making it hard for me because I ain't been able to communicate with you. You ain't been answering your DM. Old Wizard says, looking emoji, GIGDM. Okay, you finally DM me. You finally DM me. About time. All right, I see G Flacco hit me up too. Let me get your Terrific number. That's who I like, Coach Terrific. And since you're willing to travel, I think y'all can make this happen. But I'm going to give you Coach Anthony number as well. Sorry for the dead air, trying to multitask here. Can't even. And it looks like yeah, but you got to tell me your name. You got to tell me your name. He talking about don't play me. I ain't go dark. I need your real name. So if your real name is what it says here, you just signed up to the app, my dude, because I've been looking for you. And that shit is alphabetical order and by weight classes. So what you mean don't ever play you? You just signed up. If this is your name here, if your real name is Omar, I ain't never seen you on that. Matter of fact, I got this shit pulled up on my desktop. We about to find out. We got hella people signed up. Over 11 people signed up. And O might be one of them motherfuckers. Somehow, don't play him. These dudes be terrible. Don't say I'm playing you. I'm telling the truth. Look, you go straight down to the bottom. I'm going to let you know right now if he been in here. Quan, Tyshawn. No. That's what I'm saying. Look, that is new, homie. Omar Muhammad is new. Talking about don't play me. These dudes is terrible. How I'm playing you? You ain't been on that app for me to match you. I had a fight for you. Now watch. Now you watch your DMs or your notifications on this app. Watch how easy this is. I'm about to match you up right now and do what I've been wanting to do. You feel me? Set this match up. There's a match for you. I wish I could screen share, y'all. But I ain't got my studio. So right now I'm going through the Conquer app and I'm looking for 170 pounders that could bang my man Omar, old Wizard. And this is him right here. Now I don't know if you want this fight. So far, this is the only fight I got for you right now. He got 2 wins, or rather 2 bouts. I don't know if he's even won. And even USA Boxing is recommending I match you with him. I wish I could screen share. They got the green box with the check sign say recommend. It's up to you. You don't got to take this fight. You could still wait. We still got less than, I don't know, maybe 26 days left. If you believe you could find another person in your weight class from now to then, go for it. This guy is younger than you. He's 24. You're 30. He's from Punchy's Boxing. He's got no coach. You got no coach. You know. And you're 5 pounds heavier. So we'll see. I sent you the bout. You should get a notification telling you that you've been matched. It's up to you and your coach to take it. Do your research. Google him, look for his IG, look for his YouTube, find him. He's got 2 fights. Is he good? You don't know. Look for that. But never try to play you, champ. Never try to play you. You wasn't on the app. Boxing Patron, what up? Got my room booked. Damn, you already booked your room for the fight? That's crazy. I wish they let us buy. Hell yeah, Shooter, I seen that. He had her naked. We talked about it, me and Two-Tone on one of the episodes. I didn't understand it. I think that's crazy, you know what I'm saying? I think he's a cockhole. He fuck around and be letting dudes thrash her and he be watching. Like, why else would you want your girl's cat out? Her whole cat. Like, that's not fashion. We not looking at what she's wearing. We looking at the fact that she's wearing something we can see past and straight at her cat. Like, Kanye's weird, bro. I'm sorry. He used to be my man. But with this whole Bianca thing, he's weird. He's showing us that he's weird. And with the allegations that P. Diddy got, we gotta stop thinking these dudes is weird, man. They weird. They get all this money and they go crazy, because that's crazy. That's not fashion for your girl clitoris to be hanging out. Because everybody could see that shit. That shit was out. Shit crazy. Daddy Trill, you don't want to do shit. You a capper. You not even a member, bro. Kick rocks. Yes, these are USA boxing sanctioned fights, my brother. We are under the USA boxing rules. We are with the WBC and the IBO. My event is 1,000% official. You can find it under USA Boxing, and you can find it on the Conquer Club app if you want to sign up. Oh, Grant said, when I was like in the 7th grade, I was in the boxing gym on Broad Street in Broadway by the Burger King in Newark. Have you heard of it? Alex Perez was in the gym as well. Are you talking about Red Brick? Over there by because the only one on Broadway and my prospect will be Shakur's gym. And then the nearest one to that is Red Brick that don't exist no more. That was next to Top's Diner. So I don't know, bro. I don't know. Yeah, let me go ahead and put that link for anybody that wants to join the event. Let me put that in the live chat so that you can sign up. For anybody that has a USA boxing book, we actually got a heavyweight, man. We need to get some action for a young kid, like 24. So if we got any heavyweights out there. And we got a heavyweight Masters. He's 49 years old, 3 fights, looking for the smoke. We got a Masters in the 185-pound division, 49 years old, also looking for the smoke. It's never too late to sign up. Geraldo Hernandez, the link is in the chat if you want to sign up to Border Wars. Never too late. Never too late, my friend. Shout out to Tevin Farmer. Flex BK. What's good? This how we doing it today? For now, we are in the car with it, man. Remember, we out of studio till they repaired, but we've been making some moves, and it looks like we'll be able to get in to Hardin hopefully this afternoon for the second show, and quite possibly in the morning tomorrow for the morning show. What? Damn. Wizard declined the fight. You don't even know if the dude got 2 wins. He got 2 losses. It says 2 bouts, not 2 wins. Lord have mercy. He didn't take the fight. I thought he he was going to take the fight. Okay. Damn, that was fast. Well, we're going to keep trying, fam. We'll find you somebody. It say you decline the fight. I wish I could screen share. What the fuck? Look. It say it right here. He sent me a text. It says the bout on March 1st between Solomon. Oh, not you. Solomon's team said no. I'm sorry, oh. Solomon's team said no. What? Why would they say no? They the ones with 2 fights. Oh, got no fights. This is crazy. I'm telling you, matchmaking ain't easy. Why would they say no? I thought O would have been the one to be skeptical because he the one with less experience. This is wild. This is wild. My bad, O. My bad. But that still was fast. My man, that's supposed to have fought O or could have fought O. Bro, I literally just created the match on the app. He got that notification and was like, hell no. I wonder why. I wonder if that was a mistake. Because maybe he canceled it by mistake by trying to accept it. Hopefully he sends me a message. I'm not getting it. That was wild. Yeah, they probably seen how strong he look in the stream. They saying, I don't know, man. Damn. He said, how many pay-per-views do you think Canelo, Crawford selling? Shit. A milli. I think they gonna hit 1 million. I think they gonna hit 1 million for sure. I mean, Canelo Plant did 8. Berlanga did like 750, 650. They hitting 1 million. They hitting 1 million, man. We got Jonathan Sims with a second cash app. Another 5. He says, what does my January-December statement look like? Laugh out loud. In terms of super chats, I would have to count that, man. I would have to count that. Stop trying to make it okay not to be a member, Jonathan. Get your member gang up. Stop it. He trying to double down on this why he not a member shit. No excuses, B. No excuses. I wouldn't even be able to read that if this was a normal day. You know? Mr. Trill, you must be looking to get timed out because you ain't signed up. The link is there. So next bullshit I see, you getting timed out. I better get a notification from the app that you ready to fight. Dudes be capping, man. Shit crazy. No phone lines. Solid us because we not in studio. As you can see, we in the whip. And we out of studio due to remodeling. Remember, we had a fire, so that has to get addressed, and it's being addressed, you know? SYDL says, Canelo stopping Bud to the body. We ain't never really seen Bud get hit to the body either. Gallos Americanos, 168 pounds is a little too much for Crawford. I got Canelo in 12 if they finalize it. So I see somebody bring up Mean Machine. Looks like I got Leonard Sterling with the 5-pounder. He says, Willie Hutchins. Lester Martinez fight off. Martinez. Chisora versus Wallen is on DAZN Global on TNT in the UK. That's nasty work that Lester Martinez is injured again. This is crazy. This dude can't stay healthy, bro. Like, how many times has his fight been rescheduled? Wow. Shout out to Pro Box. They got to deal with him, and they probably are invested, but that's got to suck for them. We got It's Tito Vos. Welcome to that champ level. Shout out Tito for the multiple cups of coffee per month. Appreciate you for sure. Salute to you. Salute to everybody rocking out, man. Right now we got about 1,000, 1,100 people watching, but we only have measly 400 thumbs up. We need you to hit that thumbs up for us. We coming to you live from the Wizip out of Las Vegas, you know. Studio is being obviously remodeled due to the fire. So we are in the car from the hotel because they don't even got a business center in this hotel. They had a station. And I'm like, I can't be like in the open like that. I'm a loud dude, you feel me? The ruler's back said live from the Bentley. I'm not even gonna say the traditional, I wish it was a Bentley. I wish it was a truck. I need a truck in my life, but I'm done buying cars, for real. That's a liability. I learned my lesson. It's over. Taco eaters, I don't know what that means, but I had tacos last night, man, from my favorite spot here in Vegas. They were delicious. Tavon Burns said Buzz should have cleaned out 54-60. Yeah, but why? Those fights aren't going to bring him the notoriety, the money, or put him in the place in history where he would be if he beats Canelo. So I understand. Wizard says community fights. What do you mean by that, Are you asking how many community fights? Well, with yours, it would have been 8. But that bout got already canceled. Man, they wild. I need to see if they gonna message me and tell me why. That was wild. Okay, here go the inbox. All right. Actually, this is another gym out of Phoenix hitting me up. This is that Coach Richie Pichado. He got hella fighters signed up. I got to get the match, man. We need a lot. He's got a lot of young kids, you know, between 75 pounds and like 90-something pounds. Actually, he's got a couple 116 pounders and 118 pounders too. Give me 1 sec just to respond to him. Let's see what we got on the live chat. Remember, we're not taking calls because we're not in studio, so we need you to put those questions in the chat so we can keep this show going. We have been rocking out now. What? Going on 2 hours, right? We're going on 2 hours without callers. Kano, right? Kano, Sally is asking, will this be similar to GGG Brook? That is what a lot of people think, right? That is what a lot of people think. Now, you got Kell Brook that isn't as skilled as Crawford, and Crawford beat Kell Brook. And you got GGG that gave Canelo some of his best fights, so that's actually a good barometer. That's a plus for Bud because he's proven he's better than Brook. And Brook, you can take some positives from what Brook did in that GGG fight. Miles says, what hotels you recommend for Border Wars fighters? It all depends where you trying to be. Closer to the strip or closer to the fights. You know, I'm a budget dude, man. I don't stay at fancy spots. So Palace Station, I always recommend. And if you want to be on the strip, Hooters, I recommend. But you never go wrong with your Star Rewards preferred hotels, which are your Hiltons, your Best Westerns, your, Wyndhams. Those chains make decent hotels, and they usually come with free breakfast, man. It's about you and how you move, the budget you want. I prefer to stay in a $100 room that comes with free breakfast. I don't know about y'all. Yeah, Hooters is right across the street from MGM. So, like, if you trying to be in the action of all the fight and shit, and the boxers are going to be doing the things at the MGM, that's a good location if you're coming up for a fight. Kaijin says Brooks swole Bud's eye up in 3 rounds. He just didn't have heart to finish him off. Oh, shit. Jonathan Sims, welcome to the prospect level. Shout out to the champ. Oh, they said Hooters is gone now? But, I mean, they changed the name. It's still the same hotel. Because I see it. I see it there. They ain't tear it down. It's definitely there. Kashwal gifted 1 membership. What? Salute to you and shout out to whoever. Okay, Anthony Trill Hill boxing coach. You received that free membership. Salute to Kashwal. Matt Vieta says it was OVO, but now it's Hooters. Nah, it was Hooters. It was Hooters 5-7 years ago, so, OYO, that's some new shit. Truth is Everything says Hooters used to be a great place. Not anymore. Food sucks, but the atmosphere used to be good. But this was years ago. So, reasons I pick Hooters. Across the street from the MGM. So, if the fighter arrivals are at the MGM and you want to take pictures with the Lion and everything is happening at the MGM, the weigh-ins, just like Floyd fights, perfect way to save money. Second reason, parking is free. They got indoor parking. Another reason why it's a good choice. So outside of that, that's it. Jonathan Sims says Narcissus Ness guilted the pastor into tithing, quote unquote, membership, parentheses, member, and love offering, parentheses, super chat. I better get all the blessings. Champ, you know you already blessed. You know you already blessed. Salute to Jonathan, though. This is what I'm saying. We a community, right? Not because he became a member, but because we had a off-air conversation, and I'm actually taking his advice. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna sell, and now I'm thinking rental property. And I be on IG a lot, and I know y'all on IG a lot. It all depends what you follow, what your algorithm sends you. But my algorithm sends me a lot of either I need to find friends that talk about money, investments, and growth, or why don't I have friends in my immediate circle that talk about money, finances, and growth. So my immediate is my audience. You know what I mean? So a guy like Jonathan Sims, that conversation changed my way of thinking. I was always opposed to renting too because my parents had so many issues with that shit. Tenants can be assholes. They can not pay. Then you got to evict them. That could take forever. They go months without paying. And then you don't even get your money back when you do go to court. It's nasty work. But those are the negatives. The positives are some of the stories, obviously, Jonathan and other people have told me. And my parents as well. They They didn't have it all bad. But I say that to say that, you know, my community is my extended immediate circle, you know. I got Tavon Burns that says, Ness, you feel like Bud win over Spence got him big-headed? Nah. This been Bud. It's just now it's believable. But this been Bud. He been talking like this, remember? He been talking like this. We got Steve. I own a... Okay, so he's talking about renting. He says, I own a block, and I only put people I know in it and got no problem. I think that's the biggest issue, too, though. Finding enough people that you already cool with, that you can trust, that need an apartment or a house. I don't know. We'll see. Old Wizard says, any community members trying to run it? I'm shocked that dude Solomon ain't take the fight, bro. I once this is over, I'm going to message them from within the app and find out what's going on. I feel like maybe it was a mistake, because that happened to someone else. They like, I didn't mean to cancel. I meant to accept. So we'll see, man. I don't think that was on purpose. I hope not. We got Crane Enterprises. He says, I never rent to family or friends. And I'm the opposite. My New Jersey house, I did rent it for a couple years while when I moved to Florida, I still had it for a little bit, and I rented it to my best friend. Had no issues. I would rent it I would rent again to him in a heartbeat, and I gave it to him underpriced because he was a friend, and I knew he was going to treat my shit right. Like, he even got things done. Like, he fixed certain things in the garage, and he fixed the handrail going down to the basement, and, little things, but he did them. And obviously, that's my best friend. You can't say someone's your best friend and not give him a discount. Not that he asked for it, but I did it. And I didn't have a bad experience. But obviously, we hear people say it all the time, where they like, money and friends don't mix. Chill Will says background checks and pool credit reports. No, for sure. That's the new wave. Hiring like one of those real estate agents also to find you a tenant, except that they taking like first month or deposit worth of commission for that shit. But they do all the prerequisites and make sure you get somebody good. Look, it is what it is. Tavon Burns, Ness, is weight bullying real? No. You make the weight, you can fight at the weight. End of story for me. That's your sacrifice. That's you running 30,000 miles. That's you putting on hoodies, putting on plastic bags, putting on sauna suits. That's your struggle. I can't get mad at you. You did that. That's a skill and a struggle to potentially have an advantage on fight night, because it's not a given. Sometimes doing all that to make weight can have you fucked up on fight night. So I don't think that's weight bullying at all. At all, man. Yeah, but nah, man. I see the people talking about, talk boxing. This ain't about finances. That's the problem. We need to normalize, talking about finances and helping one another out more. There's a lot of people that don't have information and they going through struggles unnecessarily. There are programs for not first-time buyers, underqualified buyers, meaning you have less than $20,000 saved up, you make less than, let's say, 60, 50,000 a year, there's programs for you to get assisted down payment assistance, you know, closing costs, seller's concessions, you know. Not having a home doesn't have to be your truth. And, you know, there's a lot of different arguments to owning and renting. And I'm sure there's a lot of different negatives and positives, but for me, the easiest answer has always been, why would you want to pay someone else's mortgage? Because the rent money you giving your landlord, he's using it to pay the mortgage. So it just boils down to that. If you don't mind paying someone else's mortgage and getting them out of putting them in financial freedom, then that's, you know, that's your answer. I want friends that want me to have a home and that want me to have a tenant in my home so that I'm house hacking and I'm not paying the mortgage. That's the type of friends I want. I don't want the friend that's telling me, don't buy the house and pay someone else's mortgage. They got to give me a better explanation than that. Matt Vieta, $2. TBV, I'm selling one of my properties in Dallas, Texas. Tap in. DM me. DM me. DM me. But I'm looking for a deal. I'm telling you right now, the annual interest rate is ridiculous. It's at a 6.8. So the cost of a house is more expensive to the buyer because you're paying more to the interest than you are to the principal, which sucks. But if there's a deal, I want in. We got Chuck. If I knock out my opponent at Border Wars, let me get 20 back. Chuck, I actually believe you because you did sign up. Chuck is actually Donathan Reyes or something like that. I know that you signed up, Chuck, so let's see. Maybe you can get a knockout. We got Spizzle SP. A single man with no kids is $10K a month enough to live. Hell yeah. I mean, again, everybody got different, what do we call it? Wants and needs and different way of living, right? Like, look at Agua Frio. He's different than me. I'm a meal prepper. He buying food. So that's where your 10K a month, you know, you gotta categorize that 10K. How much is going to where? But that should be more than enough. I'm gonna be real. Especially single with no kids, I would be putting that to work. 10K a month is $120,000 a year. That shit would be working for me. Chile de Garcia, how's the housing market in Vegas? Again, all these things are according to your budget. You know, what kind of house are you looking for? Are you looking for a 1-bedroom house? Are you looking for a condo? Are you looking for 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, 4 bedrooms, 3 baths? That's what matters. And then you could know what the market is like, because the market is different for every house, right? They can be categorized by square footage. They can be categorized by bedrooms or bathrooms. So it's what the consumer is looking for. But I would say, me looking and what I've been looking for, it's a buyer's market because the sellers are giving you seller's concession. The sellers are slashing their prices. But the housing market is still inflated, which means the housing prices are still ridiculously high. And that's why I said I'm looking for a deal. I'm not looking. See, everybody is trying to sell their house now because of the inflation, because the market went up. So everybody's trying to get out their older house and make money. but the interest rates are so high that you have less buyers on the market. Bro, if you a FHA dude, which means you putting 3.5 down, any house, you looking at like $2,700 to $3,500 mortgage, which is insane. It's almost not worth it. You know what I'm saying? A $340,000 house is like $340,000 house is like $2,700, damn near $2,800 mortgage payment per month. That's insane right now. The market is fucked up. I'm waiting for Trump to fix shit. Jonathan Sims says, they're about to break ground in the lots across the street from my main home. I'll send you a link so you can keep an eye. It's lakefront property. I don't know. I don't really like lakefront. When you buy property on near water, you have to factor in your insurance. Your real estate agent ain't gonna tell you this because he don't give a fuck. He trying to sell. Don't ever believe your agent. Your agent don't get paid unless you buy. So when you like, what you think of this house? He gonna say something favorable because he needs you to buy. What you think of this neighborhood? It's on the come up, even if it's a bad neighborhood, because he needs you to buy. You know. But again, it's a buyer's market. There's more houses than there are buyers. You just got to try to find a deal. You got to squeeze these motherfuckers that's selling their house. They know the interest rate is high. They know they've been sitting on their house over 45 days on the market. We in a housing, I don't want to say crisis, but you know, we certainly gonna get back to that 2008 housing crash. But RB the Baller says as long as the government keeps spending, the prices will rise. Jerry Soriano says, your lender for life, rates go up and down, but rent only goes up. Hashtag invest. No, for sure. Not only that, for dudes that are like, oh, I ain't buying because the rate is high, the rate ain't coming down. I'm no financial expert, but the rate ain't coming down. Call me the oracle in 3 years when you see that it's not. Because motherfuckers told me the rate was going to come down when I bought my Florida house 6 years ago. It's only going way up. Way up. One lump sum, $2. Yo, one lump sum, you super chat every day. Like, why you not a member, man? I'm over here. I'm making a fist this way, but my camera's over here. What's going on with you? Yo, give me a cup of coffee. I'm running low right now. I'm running low. And I've been drinking this coffee for 2 hours, man. Shout out to my little thermal cup that keeps it nice and warm. Dortitos versus Zurdo. Anue back in the U.S. I don't like the Dortitos Zurdo, man. I hope Zurdo could actually not fuck that fight up. And you know, that's a banana peel. Dortitos is a big puncher. He's a natural cruiserweight. Tough fight for Zurdo. And Zurdo got bigger fish to fry. He got the Opataya fight. He got the potential David Benavidez fight. He can't slip on his banana peel, man. Yeah, King Will, we got heavyweights for you. Sign up. Sign up. Let me put the link again. I want dudes to sign up. Sign up. Let me get that link. Apologies for the dead air, but you know, exhale. Gotta do that properly. I'm putting that link for the Conquer Club in the live chat for anybody that wants to sign up to Border Wars. All you got to do is click up that link, that link and get registered, and we'll match you up. King William says, I'm trying to round up cash and get right, but I'm more than ready. Where you from, King Williams? Where you from? We got Toledo Trees. What you know about mobile housing and trailer park market? Trees, first of all, you ain't shit. I'm timing you out. You got my number. You out here non-member gang. You got my number. You out here non-member gang. Yo, Trees, you should feel ashamed of yourself. I literally text Trees last night. I'm going to show y'all. This is wild. Y'all nasty, man. And this what Instagram say. Don't act like y'all ain't see them posts where it be like, oh, your biggest supporters be 1,000 miles away. You know, your own friends ain't your supporters. Trees, thought you was my man. Used to be my man. You was in my left titty. Scream, ride or die. Thought you would die with me. Found out you ain't a member. You can't even ride with me. Fuck wrong with him. So I text Trees yesterday at 8:44 p.m. Vegas time, which for him on the Eastern is 11:44. And I'm texting him to show him that he might be right for this weird ass boxing on BET. So I sent him, I wish I could screen share to show y'all what I sent him, because there's this boxing on BET Africa, where there's a series called Pound for Pound. It's a boxing series on BET Africa, but BET was promoting it. And it's about a female boxer who's pound for pound. It's crazy. So I sent it to Trees because I'm like, damn, are they ripping off Clarissa Shields' story? And oh shit, Trees is right. They put boxing on BET again. And then I found out you ain't even a member. Dirty work. Dirty work. Dirty work, man. We got Saint with the fat $20. Time to drop a bomb for the dub. Shout out to Saint. He says, just cuz, salute emoji. Hashtag TBD. And he's a member. Trees. That's nasty work, bro. That's nasty work. Yeah, Trees was first on BT. So here I am. The show ain't even on. Just sending them some shit like, huh, champ? You was right. We was laughing at you. Look, champ. And I found out you ain't even a member. That's nasty, man. That's nasty. Nah, that lady just walked past my car. A couple of people, you know, the employees was out there. They don't know what's going on. You know I'm loud as hell. I got the sunroof open, so it's coming out. Full blast. Profound Dreamer says, you seen the Canelo Jake rumors? Yeah. We seen that, man. Not that we believe it. We need a real source. But just know I was first on that, man. Just know I was first on that. I hope my short that we did about that goes viral. Because I was the first with that, man. Motherfuckers ain't think it would happen. They probably looking at that's crazy, says the ruler's back. Yeah, for sure. Damn, bad girl TKO, you too? You too? That's how you doing me? I swear to God. Nah. Bad girl TKO, with all the DMs I answer for you, this how you doing me? I can't believe it. Not only is it 9 cents a day to be a $3 member, and I'm doing 2 shows per day, but I'm answering your DMs. Specifically yours, bad girl TKO. Like, really? Oh, yeah, we shaming today. We shaming everybody today. Cause this what happens when you on members only mode. You don't even really see who fuck with you and who don't. That's how you doing me? That's crazy, Dawn. You know all the love I show you. She asked me a million questions and I answered them. This is wild. I can't believe what's going on. This is like inventory right here. Checking out who been stealing. Who been fucking stealing from TBV? This is crazy. Y'all breaking my heart, man. So she asks, what do I think about the Canelo Jake fight? You know I love that fight. You know I love that fight. You can't leave money on the table. We taking that fight, and the whole world's gonna stop moving when Canelo fights him. The whole world's gonna stop moving when Canelo fights Jake. And he's also gonna be a savior. Boxing is gonna be on Canelo's side because Jake is quote unquote the clown and the circus and yada yada yada. So boxing is gonna be on Jake's side, on Canelo's side for beating Jake and for fighting Jake. You watch what I tell you. You watch what I tell you. But we got Bad Girl TKO with the fat $10. Love you, Ness. We go back. So, see, you just sent 10, though. You could have sent 5 and became a member for $3 and saved $2. I'm just saying, members up, man. Members gang. Members gang. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? That's a cup of coffee per month. 1 cup of coffee, 9 cents a day. I sound like the Somalian videos. It's like, with 9 cents a day, you can keep TBV on. You know, with only 9 cents a day, Lord have mercy. J Will in the 9456. $2. First super chat ever on a live stream. Salute to you. No words, all love. No words, all love. Jersey dude, what it do, my guy? Rich McLean says, I'm a member, laugh out loud. Salute, Rich, salute. I'm just saying, 9 cents a day? I'm like the little fucking, you know, them homeless kids on, for 9 cents a day, you can put a plate of food on Nest plate. It's 9 cents. Brandon White says, stop being cheap and become a member. Y'all buy $1,000 iPhones, but can't give Nest $3 a month. Nasty work. Shout out to Brandon White. What's good, my guy? Nah, I'm chilling, Jersey dude. Another day, another podcast. Getting it in. OC, the boss, member for 12 months on that champ level. That's a whole year rocking out. He says, laugh out loud, Ness. Them homeboys are non-members. That's crazy. I know. They supposed to be my boys, man. Y'all supposed, Trees, you supposed to be my man, dog. Jonathan Sims. See, Sims, what you did? They like, well, if Jonathan Sims, the good pastor, ain't a member, this is crazy. This is crazy. Bad Girl TKO says, I was a member, but I swapped my credit card. Swap it back. Swap it back. Get that coffee right. Kicks and lifts. You think Jake rumor is true? I hope so. I hope so. I want to be right. I want to be right. And I believe that it's good for boxing because of the attention Jake and Canelo audiences bring. I hope that Jake I hope that Jake comes to Canelo the way he came to Tyson with a Netflix deal, you know, or Max, streaming on Max deal. Something big. I don't really know about streaming on Max deal. They ain't gonna really do the numbers that we wanted to do, but something big that we can have that will, man, I need a charger. My shit about to die. I don't have a thing for it. This is not USB-C.
Why don't you go to the...
There's no business center.
No, in the cafe room, there's nobody there. I mean, I'm about to get coffee.
Oh, give me some coffee. Sorry, y'all. Thank you. See, when you got a beautiful wife that loves you, I ain't even asked for the water, man. But she know. That's what I'm saying. You gotta love so you could be loved. You gotta love so you could be loved. So where we at? No, it's not that I can't just go get the charger, Tavon. This car doesn't have C, and my phone is USB-C. Shit is stupid, bro. Fucking Apple. You know, they want to make money, so they constantly change the fucking charger to suit them. JJ says, Border Wars back in September. I want in. Can't make March 1st, champ. Yeah, we ain't sure about that, bro, because again, if March ain't successful, we ain't doing another one, bro. Like, we don't lose, right? So if I lose, I'm not losing again. Like, why would I want to lose again? It's like, why take that chance again? This one got to be a success. On that note, if you want to sponsor Border Wars so we don't lose, and that money goes to helping certain people. Like, look, we just seen King William say he needs help to fight. You know, I'm about making a fight. I'm not trying to make a profit. Like I said, I could break even. I don't want to lose. I love seeing the fights. I love getting these dudes off the couch. I love being able to talk shit about the dudes that fought. That's what I love, you know? So, yeah. The future of Border Wars looks good, though, in terms of from a streaming capability. We had, at one point when Keem fought Marvin, we had the best streaming ever. We had television-ready streaming, you know, independently owned black company by the name of BPE did the streaming. And we're really close to being in a similar situation like that. I don't know when, but it seems like we will be able to get television-ready streaming in the near future. I don't know if that means this Border Wars, not this one, but the next Border Wars. It could mean next year. But I've been approached, and they like what we're doing, which is dope, you know. The goal is to be approached by a DAZN and have it there one day. But the product has to get better, which means you have to step up, sign up, show out. You feel me? We got Myron Rowell. Welcome to the prospect level. And we got Edgar Granados. He just gifted 10 memberships. Holy shit. Looks like all these guys became members. Mark Blake gifted a membership by Edgar. Kicks and Lift gifted a membership. Bad Girl TKO gifted a membership. Curtis Clark gifted a membership. Mr. Special Feature. Look at this guy. Jerome not a member? You terrible, Jerome. I literally got Jerome $600 to come to Border. This is what I'm saying. Y'all don't love me. I love y'all. I got the community to give this man $600 to come to Border Wars. He wasn't even a member, y'all. You see what I'm saying? That's nasty work. It's nasty. But this is y'all fault. This is going to be your downfall because you only want love. You don't give love. And that's why shit going wrong for you, bruh. You can't expect without reciprocating, man. It's nasty.
I put sugar, but you know how it is.
Thank you, bro. Nasty, bro. I can't believe. Yo, Jerome, that's nasty. That's wow. That's wow. With the amount of messages and conversations me and that man have, I can't even. But anyway, Violet Warlock was gifted a membership by Edgar as well. JD Spades is lurking, gifted a membership by Edgar as well. JD Spades, that's nasty work too. I expected you to be a member. Alex M. Fresco 916 gifted a membership by Edgar as well. Jordan Rashan gifted a membership by Edgar as well. Jose Perez gifted a membership by Edgar Granados. Salute. And King William says, remember the Contender Show by Sugar Ray Leonard? Winner was granted the opportunity to fight a great pro. Yeah, no, I mean, we can't do anything like that on Border Wars except, you know, you be gifted the opportunity to fight a great amateur. But in the amateurs, people don't really want to fight outside of their competition. Badger says, let me get one. That's not up to me. That was Granados. He gifted it. I'm just reading out who received them. I don't get to dictate who gives them. YouTube and Granados do that. But shout out once again to Edgar. We appreciate the love. We on 14% on the phone, so I'm gonna have to end it when we get to 1%. Angel Padilla says, I want Tip Bellis smoke. Everybody want a shot at Tip, man. He the face of Border Wars, but he's not fighting. This is why I'm mad Tip ain't fight. You know, he could have picked someone that he felt comfortable with and stood active and kept growing his brand. You know, I don't know, man. I don't know. I would prefer to be active. We got done deal with the salute emoji. I don't know what you're saluting to, champ. So give me some context in the next one. But salute regardless to you. Adrian with the $5. Canelo versus Jake does better numbers than May versus Pac or McGregor. That I want to say yes. But we are in a world where people have to pay for these pay-per-views. And, man, I don't know. You know, 4 million plus and 5 million, that's tough. Jake did great numbers with Mike Tyson, but you didn't have to pay. You just needed a Netflix subscription for that. This is going to be different. This will be a pay-per-view. I don't know. Unless Jake brings another Netflix deal and pays Canelo, you know, good money, so this don't got to be pay-per-view. Yeah. Zorro de la Vega, a.k.a. Alex Vega, fought in Border Wars, got a stoppage, and he been a member. And he came to Border Wars the last time Supermax ever fought. That's my record scratch. I know it sounded horrible. I'm trying. But he was there at that Border Wars before he ever fought in Border Wars, brought his son to Border Wars, and he's a member. And he got my number. And we text. See? Real one. Not like some of these other guys, man. Slacking and lacking. That's nasty work. Tavon Burns says they have no standards, Ness. Laugh out loud. I know. Crazy. Crazy, man. It's like, why bite the hand that feeds you or burn that bridge? You feel me? I don't get it. Texas hard hitter. You want me to be a member first. You scared of me. Okay, Texas hitter. You know, it's funny. These dudes, right? How many times did I say I wanted to fight in this Border Wars? I know I got my USA boxing book. I know I've already given my experience that I had to get an EKG because of my age. Nobody my age or my weight signed up except for one 49-year-old dude. And that was just like last week. And he didn't sign up for me. He's just a random, you know. None of these dudes. So I'm going to just start timing y'all out. Because I put the link there. So if you really about that action, you should be texting in the chat saying, Ness, I signed up to fight you. My name is, not all this other dumb shit y'all put in. But moving on. Two-tone is superstar. Don't forget to say the superstar. David Benavidez versus Edgar Berlanga, July 2025. Man, if you don't get out of here. He was clout chasing on his stream yesterday. I jumped in Two Tone's live stream and all I heard was him clout chasing Edgar Berlanga, begging for a fight. It's like, homie, didn't David move up? So we about to just do the same thing we was doing at 68. We was fighting 54 pounders at 68, so we gonna fight 68 pounders at 75 now? Because Morrell was a 68 pounder. Now you want another 68 pounder than Berlanga. Two-Tone, cut the shit. Two-Tone not a member? That's disrespectful. With all the reposting I do and celebrating I do for that man, y'all see that shit? Y'all see that shit? Crazy. I'm telling you, this world is coming to an end because y'all don't know how to love, man. Y'all don't know how to love. Shit is crazy. Two-Tone fire sticking TBV. That's nasty work. He fire sticking TBV. You see that? Musty energy, bruh. Musty. Nasty. Talking about his rush card decline. That's my record scratch. Get the fuck out of here. It don't matter that Morrell was bigger than Benavidez, Robert Ortiz. He still was a 68 pounder, homie. Like, that's just the truth. Uh-oh, Saint I Am just gifted 5 memberships. Shout out Saint. That's the same man that just sent $10, then $20. Now he gifted memberships, man. See, he fuck with y'all, the community, because he giving y'all these memberships. Supreme Tax, you breaking my heart. Hey, yo, stop gifting memberships because y'all exposing these dudes. This dude been rocking out with me for how long? He was actually supposed to fight in Border Wars. Jesus Christ, man. See, you can't go unseen. They gifted you a membership, abracadabra, or as my man King Born would say, switch him up, fix him up, look who's back, Supreme Tax. Didn't you want to fight in Border Wars? Let me put the link in this fucking chat again. These motherfuckers, swear to God. Then they got the nerve to talk about me. I'm 4-0. I'm 4-0, and I got 7 fucking knockdowns in Border Wars in 4 fights. 4 fights. When y'all gonna fight, man? When y'all gonna fucking fight? All you talking ass motherfucking jive ass turkeys every day talking like y'all can fight and don't sign up. I see you. I see you. Yeah, from Predator. Remember Predator? I see you, motherfucker. I see you. In 4K. I see you. Dario Smith was gifted a membership. Shout out to Saint. Ganja HTX gifted a membership by Saint. Kevin Williams gifted a membership by Saint. Keenan Lofton? Keenan, you not a member? I swear to fucking God, this is crazy. Nah, man, y'all terrible, bro. I swear, nah, man. This is wild, bro. It's all right. It's all right. I'm going to have a horrible day seeing all this news, man. I'm going to have a horrible day, man. Talk trends, you too? Man, these dudes terrible, bro. What in the fuck? I'm moving on, man. I'm moving on, man. Yeah, the Cash App open. Cash App open. You know Two-Tone Cash App open. He just don't want to show no love, man. How to love. We got Luna Glada. Get your hand out my pocket. Two-Tone soundbite. Yup. Yup. That's what he's saying right now. Tip Bella says, I'll jump fresh off the couch. Man, stop capping. We've been trying to ask you to fight. And I got 0-0 fighters in your division. I got an 0-0 fighter in your division right now, 132. You said you wanted to move down. I need community fights, man. If this Border Wars ain't popping, there ain't no Border Wars. And I got a TV deal on the line. Like, I need to show what we could do. Y'all about to fuck shit up. Then it's going to be just like it was all these years. Oh, bring back Border Wars, bring back Border Wars, bring back Border Wars. Come on, man. Bullshit. But I hear you. I hear you, Micah. She said if Tone not a member, I don't gotta be a member. You know, and that's what I was saying to Jonathan Sims and to Treese. If they see y'all not a member and y'all talk to me every day, and they gonna be like, well, fuck it. If they don't fuck with Ness, I don't fuck with Ness. Just saying. Just saying. Shout out to Edgar for the free membership. Thank you. Shout out JD Spades, man, the first person to even say thank you for receiving the membership. Yeah, Tado, we got another one exposed, man. We got another one exposed. It's all good. Caught him in 4K, man. Hell yeah, Tavon. Tree should be ashamed of himself. But let's get off the member tip. Bring back the boxing questions. We got 11% left on the clock. But this is a good phone. As you can see, we've been live going on 3 hours now. Almost 3 hours. And I didn't even have full neither computer. I mean, this was a random test. Like, fuck it, let me go down and smoke before 6 and see can I go live. But I didn't come like thinking it was gonna work, right? Like, I'm in the parking lot and I'm picking up their internet, which I'm grateful of. You basically said that, Michael. Let's be real. I'm looking for your old one. Where is that? You basically said that. Where is that? Where is that? Where is that? Bro, I don't even find it now. I seen it when I read it. I'm at, okay. No, that's the one that said you did not say. I'm scrolling up. Big Deal TV says member gang. Salute, champ. Salute. Ace Cannon, I don't know what you mean by you got me, because your last thing you said was Cash App is open. So I don't know. I did answer. So I don't know. And I can't. I'm gonna have to type your name in my comment section. Oh, I can't even do that because I don't have my software. I hate not being in studio. It ain't the same. It ain't the same, man. You lose so many features. Supermax, I need to have a conference call with you and Jerome so we can release this money to Jerome. I'm not making that my responsibility. The community put up money for Jerome to get to the fight. You know, I want to have a conversation with the both of them on a three-way, and then I'm going to send the money to Jerome so he can make his travel arrangements and hopefully get to the fight. Hopefully he don't hit us with my tire caught a flat and he never showed up and kept all the money. You feel me? That's crazy. I'm just afraid of some shit like that. You know, I want my man to show up. I don't want him to go out bad and be hated by the community, you know? Don't steal the money from the community that they put up for you to get there. Hardhead from Mexico. Not a member. That's crazy. Didn't I meet you and your wife at the last fight party, Jorge? That's crazy. Wasn't you acting all shy and I personally walked you around and introduced you to everybody? That's crazy. You see what I'm saying? It's all good, though. It's all good. One lump sum. You not a member. That's a damn shame. He says you can be underweight, just not over. Pistol Pete DTX tip duck emoji. Yeah, man, Tip broke my heart with that, man. Like, he won the WBC belt and he coming back. Like, you know, people enjoyed his commentary. I even said, yo, I could pay the flight. So like that, once you fight, you could be the commentator with me. He dissed me, yo. He dissed me. Lil Zuda said, Ness, we'll be waiting on the PM show. We need a topic though, right? I guess we could re-talk about all this shit because y'all ain't get to talk about it. It's like y'all hearing my thoughts, but we ain't getting to hear y'all thoughts. So we could definitely double down on this. The biggest news ever. Pistol DTX Supermax a duck emoji. Damn. Yo, Supermax think he's slick. He not even a member, y'all. He's a moderator, but he's not a member. You see what I'm saying? Crazy, man. It's crazy. Everybody getting exposed today. Supermax with the $2 super chat. Appreciation night for Canelo Crawford. Now that's a good idea. I was thinking border wars. That's a great idea. That's a great idea. That's a great idea. I really like that idea. We got to see what we do. I like that idea. KO King, I see you in 10 minutes, you bum. Is Marco a member? Bad Girl TKO. None of them probably members. Meanwhile, I got them here shining, right? It's crazy. Who we got? Hey, look at Supermax talking about old shit. I was a mastermind for 5 years. My guy, don't forget you made that back and more. Do the math. Do the math. It's nasty work that you're not a member. Do the math. Because guess who did the math when he got the Rocket Money app? I did. Fuck you talking about. I'm telling you, these dudes is nasty. You got to pull a card. Look at him poking his chest out. Look at him poking his chest out. Fuck out of here. Do the math. I repeat, do the math. Crazy, nigga. Yo, terrible. Terrible. Don't be so quick to respond without thinking. Jewel Money, show that Mex video. I can't do none of that, because we don't have the software, but this evening we back. Jonathan Sims says, can you please stop bringing in Jonathan Sims, the pastor? Last I checked, he was a member. He did become a member today. Shout out to Jonathan speaking about himself in the third person. Rich McLean, do you think the lights can be too big for Bud? Nah. Yo, come on, man. I mean, the Earl moment, if he was ever gonna choke or be nervous, it was that moment. With Eminem and with the fucking fisherman outfit, it was that moment. And then he had an even bigger moment from like the Madrimov fight because of how big the event was, all the money Turkey invested, all these people that were invited, all these celebrities, nah, I don't think they could be too big. No way. We got Pain and Heart Entertainment. Keyshawn by unanimous decision. Bivol by unanimous decision. Easy Money. Y'all don't know about Easy Money. Exactly, Lil Suited. Supermax think he's slick being a moderator. Get that membership, fam. That's nasty work. I ain't even know that. I'm beyond hurt. I'm like questioning our friendship. What the fuck? Shit crazy. Saint I Am says they fire sticking. Nah, some of them ain't even fire sticking. Like that, the record scratch. That's wild. He's wild. Max is wild. Give you a brand new job for you? Like this the type of shit they make motherfuckers do. You make and this ain't me pulling your card. This is me showing you I'm really upset. Like, I'm really upset. Like, you gotta have some gigantic balls to call me and ask for a reference, but I'm not worth $3. A reference, but he ain't a reference, but he ain't worth $3 to you, man. I'm totally like, you broke my heart for you specifically out of that way, and I smoked so much weed that I forgot about that. Like, you disrespectful. You dudes are too disrespectful, man. You dudes are too disrespectful, man. I'm telling you. And that's truly, I'm telling you. And that's truly disrespect to me. That's insane. That's fucking insane. You know, that's like a motherfucker telling you, Ness, you going to Phoenix? Yeah. I'm a carpool with you. I gotta go to Phoenix too, and don't put on the gas and tolls. Like, you dudes are just disrespectful, man. I'm telling you, y'all never been through shit in your life. Motherfuckers never smacked y'all. Like, a grown man smacked me for talking shit before. People never smack y'all. That's why y'all act and do the shit y'all do, man. That shit is wild disrespectful. Nasty work. I'm not the friend that stays quiet. That's disrespectful. I can't even believe it, bro. Diabolical is right. Al Money 231, member for 9 months on the prospect level. TBV, what's up? It's just, it's nasty because, like, I have the biggest heart. There's no one I don't help. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers DM me and text me every day. My number's on Google, and they ask for help 24/7. Motherfuckers will call me, Ness, can you get my fighter on? Ness, can you give me this manager's number? Ness, can you do this? Y'all disrespectful. Y'all lowlifes. Y'all lowlifes. Lowlifes. I got 6% left, man. I'm ready to be done because I thought I was friends with some of you dudes. This shit is ridiculous. You know, ridiculous. A lot of you niggas need to get rid of my number. Get rid of my number. This is crazy. King Williams, it's a blessing because now you know. I hear you, champ. I'd rather not know because that shit breaking my heart. You feel me? It's breaking my heart. It's crazy to me, man. It's crazy to me because it's just... Spider Rico, you another one. Where my $150, nigga? I'ma fuck him up because he trying to play me. Now you trying to play me. We gonna see each other. We gonna see each other. Remember that. Two mountains, they never cross paths, but two people cross paths, man. Two people cross paths. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even text me to tell me, yo, Ness, I'm going through a financial issue. I got you. You just in my chat, in my face every day, calling in, and don't even say nothing about my 150. Shit crazy. But I got you, cockroaches. I got you, cockroaches. Terrible, man. Somebody put some boxing questions in there so we could talk boxing, because these dudes done broke my heart. These dudes nasty, man. Nasty. Somebody, Alex Vega, can you type some boxing shit? Can you save us? I need to be saved, man. Because this is nasty, man. Nasty. We got Jesus Ramos versus Charlo. Is that possible? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. I wouldn't do it if I'm Ramos and his father. I wouldn't take it. Even though they'd be getting Jamel off of a good layoff, so you kind of have to do it. It's like, when are you ever going to get Jamel Charlo this inactive again? So you might want to jump into that fight, but I don't know that Ramos is ready for that fight. I don't know that Ramos is ready for that fight. No disrespect to him. I ain't trying to hurt their feelings or nothing, but like they had some real trouble with Banana, right? And they couldn't stop Banana either, or stop him from coming forward. Forget knock him out. He kept coming. You know, Charlo is different. I don't know. That's a tough one for Jesus. And if Alex Vega is right and Jesus Ramos is only 23 years old, he really don't need that fight. I'm actually going to Google that. That's crazy if he's only 23. If he's 23, he really don't need to take that fight at all. Stay away from that fight. He is. He only 23 years old. He don't need that fight right now. Even though, again, at 23, you're more youthful. Charlo is way older. He's like 32. And he's coming off of the longest layoff ever. You might want to roll the dice on this one. You might want to gamble this one. Like if you're Team Ramos, it's a tough decision to make. It's only, and he would have to come back down too. He moved up to 60. That would have to be at 54. He already said he wants to come back down though. I did see something where he said he wanted to come back down and wait to 54. So if ever it was a time to do it, it is now. If ever there was a time to do it, it would be now for Ramos. But it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy at all. That's a tough one. Man, Supermax, oh my God. Oh my God. I ain't even going to say this. I'm going to text you, Supermax. You terrible, man. This is heartbreaking. Heartbreaking. And dudes don't let go of the shovel. Just let the shovel go, man. Stop digging that hole deeper. Like, you trying to show face for the chat by putting things in the chat that you know I'm checking. And now that's a lie. I'm not even going to further put you in that hole and expose the last lie you said live in the chat. I'm going to just let you know that I know that you know. You fucking lying. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Don't make that hole deeper, man. Yo, Ness, we need the Schofield Jr. on the show. I mean, we had him on the show the other day, but yeah, I could do it again. I could certainly get him on again. Today is not that day because of the situation. Ignorant Boxing, you already know you broke my heart the other day. I can't even believe that. But, yeah, we could definitely get Schofield back on the show as long as they say yeah. Madrimov and Virgil Ortiz, Steve, I cannot wait for that fight. I don't know who I have because, you know, I really thought Boacek deserved the nod in the Virgil fight. So, I don't know what we got in Madrimov. He didn't fight. I expected him to fight in the Crawford fight. So, yeah, I'm just excited for that one, man. I'm just excited for that one. I like that fight too, man. Paldo was in tough. I'm going to lean Rakhimov on that pro box fight, Alex. But, yeah, not only has Paldo been in tough in his last 3, but he's coming off the loss and inactivity, right? I don't know how much time Rakhimov been out the ring, but that's a Russian dude that he's just a beast, right? He's a problem. He's a tough fight. We got Canelo Duck Me. Welcome to the prospect level. Appreciate you, champ. Appreciate you. If you're watching this right here on YouTube, you're rocking out with me, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. It's going to help with the visibility of the show. It's going to put this episode in the eyes of boxing fans. that don't know we rocking out. Even when we ain't got the studio, we here. Somehow we made it this far. It's crazy because some days we'll have a show with no callers. And, I mean, a show with callers that doesn't get a lot of callers, and it'll be wrapping up by 7:30. I'm like, damn, we ain't got no callers. Somehow we ain't got no callers and we going. But, hey, we going to try to do this more often. Alex, I don't even know, but we talked about that when Leonard Sterling super chatted about Lester Martinez getting sick. I don't understand. It's giving me Virgil Ortiz vibes. Remember Virgil Ortiz was getting sick every day before a fight? Like every time he had a big fight, he would get sick and he wouldn't make it to that fight. That's the kind of vibes it's giving me. Wow. You wild for that. I'm not even saying your name. You're wild. Yeah, I'm at 4% right now. 4%. I mean, this won't happen again. For starters, I should be in Hardin. And secondly, now I know it works. If I'm forced to do it here again, I'll have a fully charged phone, which, again, I didn't have a fully charged phone. I didn't even plug my phone up last night during my sleep. So, Aldi, welcome to the prospect level. Appreciate you, champ. He said, go get a drop. I mean, I could actually steal some. I could steal some. Let me do that temporarily, right? I could steal some battery. Maybe. Ooh. Steal some battery from my laptop, which is already low too. But it'll give me some juice. We can share it. Yeah. So I'm draining whatever the laptop has left. That's okay, because we can still rock out. Yeah, I could do a USB port, but that's what I'm doing. Not USB, because I have USB-C. So I got the USB-C port on the laptop to the phone, and I'm stealing from the laptop. But the laptop was also on 17% at this point. It's been on 17% because I got that wide open. It makes it easier to read your comments and your super chats from the laptop. Yeah, I got a USB port, 2 of them in this car, not a USB-C port. And that question was coming from KT Blicky, who's a member. He said, bruh, that car new enough to have a USB port. Not USB-C, though. And that's the problem. I got the new phone, Apple's little assholes that changed from Lightning to USB-C. So now, they fucked everything up. Alex is asking, do I like the Ryan Garcia versus Rolly Romero for a W? I don't like that it's for a title, but like I've already explained, this is business. They went through those rankings and they like, Andy Hideo, Conor Benn's the only big money fight we got, and he's moving to 60 to fight Eubank. Hell no, we got to let Ryan in. We got to let Ryan in. They need money. Again, when I answered this earlier, Deontay Wilder was paying the WBC $40,000. $40,000 per fight. So, yeah, they want their money. Like Ignorant Boston says, sanctioning bodies will do anything for a dollar. And that's why Jake Paul will get his title shot versus Canelo. Because if they don't let Jake Paul fight Canelo for the belts, Canelo don't got to pay sanction. And then Jake to fight for it. Canelo now gets to defend the belt versus Jake, so he pays sanctioning. And Jake gets to fight for the belt, so he pays sanctioning. Karma Surge says Spider Rico is JP of Border Wars. Dude only fights basketball players and still got beat up. Carmen Surge, I got a fight for you. I got a 165-pound fight with a 48-year-old dude. You like 44. I know you don't like USA boxing, and I know you're not a duck because you get your street beef fights on and you fight without headgear. So I'm asking you, man to man, do you want to fight? Versus OC from Milwaukee, 48 years old. He'll actually be 49 when he steps in the ring, but he's active. He got 14 fights. He got 14 fights. And by active, I don't mean he's been fighting. I mean he's active in the sense that he spars. He hasn't had a fight in a lot of years. Hit me up, man. You got my number. Let me know. We got Spider Rico saying something that nobody knows what he's talking about. Zorro says, are you going to call it an interim title as well? Well, it's the same belt David won, right? It's the regular. But it was an interim title unification. As you've seen, Johnny Lennon said the same thing I said, my friend. I keep looking over here like over there, but it's over here. Johnny Lennon said the same. Jimmy Lennon said unification, brother. Unification. So Spider Rico, stop lying. Get in the ring and swing. We got B-Lo, member for 46 months on that prospect level. 2 more months and you make 4 years. Salute to you, B-Lo. He says, what it do, TBV? Que lo que? Chillin'. Zorro de la Vega says, no. He didn't call it an interim unification. No, he called it a unification. I just told you that he was unifying with an interim belt. Same thing. Fender Bender says, what you driving? This is the same car I've had forever. This is that Honda Accord 4-door. I actually love this car. It drives itself. Don't think Tesla's the only one that does it. This model drives itself. Spider Rico says, God was against me. And we. The gotta every now and then because it loses service. But I was saying, if you ain't hear me, I like that fight with Tony Harrison and Earl. That's a fight I feel like that Earl could be losing, getting outboxed, but still could get a knockout because Harrison always gasses or, we don't know if he gasses or if he's chinny, right? But, yeah. Brandon White says, 2018 to 2021 Honda Accord models are excellent. Yeah, mine's gave me 0 issues. I bought it 0 miles. I paid for it. It's paid off already. And, man, that motherfucker's a road warrior. I've taken it from Vegas to Florida 3 times already. And I've taken it from Jersey to Florida maybe 3 times. And I've taken it from Jersey to Alabama so many times. Yeah, nah. That car came out good. I hate that they changed the body, actually. The new one looks so electric. It looks like such an electric car. But I do like it. But I'm done buying cars, man. Shit is a liability. It's not worth it, man. I am done. I'm gonna rock out my Honda till the wheels fall off. So he said, what about the 2017 Honda? That's funny. When I was buying this car, I was shopping for that car, the Sport. And my best friend sends me the link to Honda for this car. And I wasn't even planning on buying a new car. I wanted to buy a used Honda, that body that you talking about, the 2015, 2017 model, but the Sport in red. And he sent me the link to this, and I checked this one out, and I'm like, God damn. You know, it was really the Apple Play that did it for me. The connectivity to the phone and the big screen on the car, that did it for me. I didn't even know till after I was owning it that the shit drive itself. But yeah, it's a good car for sure. Good car. But the 2017 is what I was looking at and looking for. Really bought this one. This one changed the plans, you know what I mean? Brandon White says he agrees. The new Honda, where's your chat go? He says agree. New Accord chassis are too modern. I like it and I don't like it. You know, I like it and I don't like it. It's like sometimes I look at it, I'm like, oh damn, it do look nice because it looks very futuristic. It looks very electric, very, you know, modern. But then I see it from the back, and I don't really enjoy the back that much. Zora de la Vega says, is that the same joint or are you on your third one? This is actually the second one. The second one. And, okay, Cassidy says, got the 2015 Honda Accord Sport when I was 18. Baby girl still ride fresh. No, I'm telling you. It's like I told my son. I bought my son a 2009 Honda. A 2009 Honda Accord Special Edition. Non-V6. 4-cylinder. Because you know them V6s, they nasty work. And that shit's still running. And he wants to buy a new car just cause, and I'm trying to teach him. But you know how it is, man. You can tell people everything. They got to go through their own life lessons. Mike Wilson says Crawford's going to box Canelo's ears off. We'll see, man. We'll see. I don't know that Crawford's ever been in there with someone that cuts the ring off as well as Canelo. KT Blicky says, bruh, how you a Chevy man and a Honda man at the same time? Because the Chevy, that's not an everyday car. You don't have to drive that every day. And that's American muscle. That gives you, you know, the speed that you're looking for. It gives you that you want. The Honda, that's your economical car, you know? This is the one you go out with the family. You put the dogs in here. Look, I got my dog shit in here. You put the dogs in here and you go on the road trips. The Chevy is date night with your lady, you know? You and wifey go out, 2-seater only. Keep it in the garage so it's always clean. Karma Surge, welcome to the prospect level. Yo, salute to you. But I really would like you to take this fight. I got footage of him and everything, bro. I got hella footage of him. And he's serious. He signed up to Border Wars already 3 times trying to get a fight. But he's so old, it's hard to get a match. But you being a Masters, because of your... And he's here. It's a community fight. He just super... Uh-oh, even my laptop said, your Mac will sleep soon unless... Don't you go to sleep on me. BP, Ness making the sound bites with the voice is priceless. Hey, man, we got to work, man. We got to work. We got to work, man. But if you're watching this right here on YouTube, hit up that thumbs up button. That is absolutely free. Nah, Tavon Burns. I don't got to drive the Hardin at the moment. because I still got to get the clearance, and I don't need to go there. If we talk about smoke, I'm already good. So, yeah. So yeah, those lakefront properties, man, I don't know. I gotta check on that. Make sure there's no separate flood insurance, right? Because that's what people don't tell you. It's like you got to get homeowners insurance, then you got to get a separate flood insurance if you're in a flood zone. So, you know, you got to do your research. I would recommend staying away from anything like that as your first home. BP says, I appreciate you. Nah, I appreciate you, dog. Thank you for rocking out with me, even though we couldn't take callers today. But I plan on, you know, getting that address. I'm obviously out of my studio for the next 3 days and probably longer, let's be real, because they're remodeling. So I took everything down, right? They had to do the walls, the ceiling, new floors. So I took everything down, everything off the walls, even the shelves. Like I took everything down. So I don't even know that resetting up is going to be as quick as it normally will. That being said, I can probably still do a remote setup where we still got Discord and X Spaces and everything working like when I was in the DR. So it just won't look the same in terms of what the studio used to look like. So Versus All asked me the illest question. He said, Ness, was it hard for you when you were a truck driver not smoking? I was smoking. I was smoking. What do we talk about? I did give my job the respect of not smoking in the morning and during work. Meaning, I would go to work. I had to punch in at 6. So I was always used to starting early. So I would go to work, punch in, work however many hours I'm going to work because they would let me work. I used to love that job. That's how I bought my first house. They would let me put in as many hours as I can put in. But once I left, oh, I was smoking. Some of that time, it would be after the gym. But, oh, I was smoking. Oh, I was smoking. And when I had to do my, you know how you got to do your DOT card? Oh, I would just, we ain't in jail. This ain't parole. Ain't nobody watching you piss. So I would bring my piss. Yeah. I'm from the hood, man. I'm from the hood. I'm always going to make it happen. Y'all see how I was in DR. Like, I'm always going to make it happen. Like, I'm always going to make it happen. I'm always going to know somebody. I'm always going to know somebody. I'm never paying full price. Never. For nothing. Ever. My wife loves it. It's like a running joke. She's like, you know so many people. It don't matter where I go, we getting it. Whatever it is. It don't matter if it's food, a car, bud, a night out. It don't matter. I know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. It don't matter where I'm at. I know somebody. It's just been like that. Hell yeah, we made it this far. Tavon, salute. I don't know if that's Spanish. My man said, Vara del Camino? I mean, I'm pronouncing it in Spanish, so, but I'd never heard that phrase, so you're gonna have to give us some more. Pistol Pete, salute to you, man. Salute to you. He said he do the same. Listen, it ain't, you not on parole. And DOT don't bust in the bathroom like, let me make sure that's you. Bruh, you I'm not gonna get all graphic and tell you how to do it. Just know you gotta keep it warm and do your thing, bro. Do your thing. Nobody's watching you, bro. Like, do your thing. Now again, don't do your thing if you don't have to. That's on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you that dude that, you know, you ain't gonna, don't do it. I'm not giving anybody advice to do it. I'm just saying don't act like it can't be fucking done. Cause ain't nobody watching you. My man said them hand warmers. Salute, man. Salute. All I'm gonna say is the last tip for those that need it, Visine bottle. Get you a Visine bottle, clean it out, and use that, or buy something at the dollar store similar to the Visine bottle. And you're good, man. You're good. You dig? My man said, Ruler's back said, I had to do that for my last job. For real, because it's like, listen, certain states is legal. So it's like, they got old laws, you know, when they already put new laws in place. So they got to, oh, banda del camión. Am did I say it wrong? You got to help me. You know I was born here. So my writing and reading in Spanish isn't 1000%. But I've been doing okay. So I thought it was camino, but maybe I'm pronouncing that wrong and you're saying camión, right? Let me see if Google helped me with this. Because he says that equals truck gang. Yup. So it is camión. I was saying camino. My bad. That's why I didn't know what he was talking about. I pronounced it wrong. Salute to you. Which means he's part of the, you know, the big rig membership, man. We all been there, man. Yo, even Steve Kim, I think, used to work for like UPS. Was a truck driver too, bro. Salute to the truck drivers, man. They keep this world moving. You know what I'm saying? All products. Oh, KT Blicky said, basically, he knew all that. He from Texas, and he definitely knew all about that, but he never knew you could do the DOT test. That's why you could do it. My dude, if you doing a parole test and passing it with someone else's piss, you certainly gonna do a DOT test. Again, don't be a stupid and get your girl's piss. Don't use a. I can't believe this is what we talking about. This is crazy. This is the last thing we saying about this. But don't use your no females piss, because that'll get you in trouble. Even though I can't make that change the subject, there is a lot of truck drivers out there. I'm sorry. Drove a box truck at point. Like, let me close this. My man got an old school SS Impala over here that ain't starting. Y'all hear that shit? But I drove a box truck certain days. Like, whenever my job was slow, they would give me the box truck route. But I drove in the tri-state, man, so I know I'm a driver. You feel me? I had 0 accidents on the job. You know, my final year, that was something else. But my accident came in the lot. It was so dark, and we would have containers and trailers. But, you know, sometimes the container is not there and just the chassis is there. And, you know, 90% of the time, that chassis is either black or royal blue, and they have reflectors. But if it's black, you ain't gonna see it if you punching in at 6, which means you get in there before 6, which means the sun is not out. Yeah, I crashed into one of the fucking trailers in the yard. My last month on the job, though. You know. Okay, Weedy, you driving from Florida to Georgia. That's a nice route in a box truck. Is that like a local job? That's hours right there. You got to put in some hours from Florida, depending what part of Florida to Georgia. Cause shit, I know I drove from my house to the fights in Atlanta. That shit was 7 hours. So that's beautiful. That's overtime right there. I used to love that when they sent me to PA. It would be an all-day thing because in a truck, it take you like 4 hours to get to PA, man. Then by the time you got to come back, you're going to be in that rush hour traffic. That's going to make it 6 hours. I was collecting that time and a half. Bro, they loved me in my job because I would never say no to overtime, ever. Salute to New York Bully says, I'm a tri-state driver. Salute. Okay. Weedy says, my business. I haven't been home in 9 days now. I stayed in Orlando. Salute. Well, that's what's up, man. Yo, you a hustler. He on the road with it. That's what's up. See, he ain't even thinking of scaling. He keeping it all self. That's good. You must not got a girl or a good one, you know. It's either or. Either none or a very good one. Because 9 days, all work, you putting it in. She gotta appreciate that. Canelo Duckney says, driver. Where you was at? Route 21 going to North from Way. On a truck, you either on a turnpike or you on Route 21 if you're going to North. Or you on 280. What else could you be on? Come off 109 on McCarter Highway. Jalapeno News Network says, on the road, worth the money. Over the road, excuse me, OTR. It depends on you, man. I mean, I don't know if they changed it. I hope that they have, bro, because I haven't driven in so many years. Close to 2 decades now, right? So back then, top pay was like 59 cents a mile. I hope they changed that by now. I hope there's been an increase for drivers that are over the road by now. But over the road back then always made sense for the owner-operators. It always made sense. Oh, shit, I done boosted my shit to 13. I'm gonna jump off. That's good enough. It always made sense for owner-operators. I always wanted to be an older operator, but then, you know, the cost of the truck and the cost of the tires and just the maintenance, those are things you got to factor in. And you know, the way I was driving, I had a brand new company truck. I was a good driver. So, you know, I first started straight out of school. They gave me a little putt-putt, but that quickly changed like after my first year because they seen I was a hustler, put me in a brand new one. I'm trying to think, what was it? It was beautiful though. I used to love it. And I would just put it in, man. I would put in mad hours. I'm telling you, they would allow me to put a lot of hours. I know people like, oh, but the books. Bro, first of all, when I was driving, books wasn't digital. And I was considered local, not over the road. So it was totally different, you know. We would get it in. Jizz Brown says, I do local food service, better pay, home daily, but touch freight. That's another thing. Shout out to my company. I never had to touch nothing. I would just pull into the doors. That's why I built this business, because I would pull into the door, put my headset on, and do an interview. I would do so many phone interviews back then in the cabin of my truck. And my job was cool as hell too. They watched me come up, so they would let me take hella days off. Obviously, you know, the paid days, once I would be done with my paid days, they would let me take non-paid days off. Okay, Matt Vieta says that the price went up to 78 cents per mile. Nice. I would hope it was more than that. Honestly, I was hoping for at least $1 at this point. 59 cents was top pay back then. That was crazy. And they weren't even giving everybody that. Most people were starting like at 33, 31, because you fresh out of school. Plus you got to do Teamster. I ain't like that. I was happy. I was mentally prepared to go on the road or over the road. My goal was, you know, I love to travel, so I get to be in every state. But the minute I got out of school, I got a a local job that was amazing to me, and I was home every day. So I never took any of those offers because I did apply to a lot of those over the road companies. I definitely wanted to be a JB Hunt driver. So anybody that's out there, are you with JB Hunt? And how is their pay now? What was the green one too? It was a green company that they had crazy pay, man. Some of these companies had good pay. Dallas, Texas. Is that good, Ness? Now remember, I was in New Jersey, but yeah, I'm gonna say 78 cents is good compared to what I'm telling you. When I first started getting out of school, people was getting offered over the road 31 cents, bruh. So Old Dominion, okay, that might be it. It do sound like it. Is it RNL though? Oh, I don't know. It's green and white. They green and white. They company fleet is green and white, but they pay good. I mean, back then, I don't know what's changed, you know? I know I always wanted to be a JB Hunt driver in my head while in school. But again, I got that job with RPM and I'm like, yo, this is great. I'm staying right here. Okay, Miles says he just got done sparring. He's fighting Lobo in the Border Wars. Brown back. I ain't gonna say your first name, man. It just don't, it ain't sounding too cool. You might want to change that. But he says, I got a local job fresh out of school too. Definitely got lucky. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I felt lucky. You home every day. And let me tell you, that was the perfect thing because now, fast forward, I'm working all these hours, sometimes 18 per day, and I bought my first house. Now I'm home every day to knock down a wall. Now I'm home every day to take out that debris from that knockdown. I'm home every day to do some electrical and do some plumbing, because I did my shit myself. I had help, obviously, like my brother-in-law was an electrician, so he did it. I was his assistant. And, who did the plumbing? A lot of the plumbing I did myself because I just took everything out. We went from the stack, from the old stack to all new PVC. Back then, I had bought an old house. That shit was lead pipe and shit. But let me see. Okay, Miles, you sent that footage, man. Unfortunately, today is not a day, or this show is not a show that I could actually screen share that. But if this afternoon I'm in my studio in Hardin, I would definitely screen share your footage so the world can see how good you're gonna look versus shout out to Karma Surge that says nothing is better than local work. I hear you, champ. Yeah, that's how it started. He said he trying to get to where I'm at. He be doing 15-hour days. Bro, just take all the overtime they offering you, champ. Take all the overtime they're offering you and look for a fixer-upper. Let your first house be a fixer-upper so that you can have equity going in versus, what they doing to people right now is people going in and there is no equity. You what you paying for is what the house is worth. Nah, Miles, man. You got to upset everybody, bruh. Lobo's made a name for himself because he came after Tip. You could be a silent killer, Everybody's thinking Lobo's going to make it to the Tip fight, and you upset him, and it's a wrap. You become the name. KT Blicky, oh my God. I was sponsored by a trucking insurance, bro. Oh my God. Big Rig Trucking? Look them up. I don't know. I think they might only do tri-state, but you should check them out. It was Big Rig Trucking. They sponsored us. His name is Edwin, the owner. They do trucking insurance, bro. I don't know anything about being an owner operator. I only know about the research I did because I wanted to be an owner operator in my head. You know what I mean? I didn't want to work for nobody. But again, I got a local job immediately out of school, and all that changed because the job was great. Like, the bosses were on my side. They understood, that my hobby was turning into something, and they allowed me the space to grow this. So it was a blessing. Everything has been a blessing, man. We got, okay, he said, thank you so much. Where'd it go? Me and my wife are house shopping now. Yeah, it's tough right now though, champ, but get you a fix-up. Get you a fixer-upper. Hopefully you got a wife that's not mad at a fixer-upper, and she ain't gonna mind being in some dust. But right now, this market is fucked up. This market is really bad. So get you a fixer-upper. You also said you're going from Florida to Georgia. I would go and buy in Florida. Housing's always cheaper in Florida. There's a lot of inventory. Georgia snows. And if you want to be closer, Jacksonville is cheap. And it's a thriving city, right? There's a lot of work there. But yeah. Okay, the hangout spot. What up, Johnny? Damn, where the hell your shit just go? Damn, I lost you. Oh, no, there it goes. Nope, that's another one. These things move so fast. Shit, I don't see it. But he said something about real estate is the way, but I can't find it now. It got buried. Damn. I wanted to read that one. But Weedy said South Carolina, North Carolina. Okay, you might want to holler at Jonathan Sims, man. He been over there for a minute. He could let you know good areas and stuff like that, especially if you're not from out there, right? Ooh, Alberto Gomez says, I moved from Atlanta to L.A. driving a U-Haul trailer and my car. Wow, from Atlanta to L.A. What made you go to L.A.? I hope it was work. Driving a box truck, going to North. Oh, we read that. Where is that damn hangout spot one? I can't find it. David, say I'm right. This channel got me through my 13-month surgery recovery. Shout out Boxing Voice. Ness, you king, bro. David, that's nasty work. Nasty work. I got you through 13-month surgery recovery, and you're not a $3 member. I can't get a cup of coffee? Jesus Christ, David. Buy me a cup of coffee, man. Don't do that. Don't do that. I must have to remind you that it's 9 cents a day for 1 cup of coffee per month, which is what $3 membership is. Just a reminder. Just a reminder. Here we go. Real estate is where it's at. Post-COVID 2021 was the best time to buy, sell. Interest rates were super low. I sold my PA house in 3 days and built mine new in Florida during that time. Ooh, shout out to you. I've been desperately wanting to build a house. I found it and everything. It's got a rooftop deck. But the fucking builder never built one. So I'm not about to be your first guinea pig, man. You got to show me that shit built, man. I'm not with that. Bro, they got a rooftop deck with the spiral staircase up, with the fucking fire pit up there. Oh, my God. It's amazing. And it's so affordable. So affordable. I'm talking about affordable. I'm talking about under $400,000, which right now in this market is not affordable. Not affordable. It is not. For a single-family home, $400,000 mortgage is going to be crazy. This house is not $400,000. It's more like $340,000. But that's still expensive for a single-family home. Just saying. My advice, that's too expensive. You know, if you had to rent that out, it's going to be tough to get that mortgage amount right now. I'm just being real. Like, if you wanted to rent it, unless you're putting a significant amount down on a $340,000 house, that mortgage will exceed the amount of rent you can get for that house if you ever choose to rent it. Now, if you're buying it for yourself and you're in a position to pay $2,800 a month, not included your internet and, you know, other expenses, because that is including principal, taxes, and insurance and everything like that, then do it. But I think that's expensive. Very expensive. Brown, I'm not calling you that name again. Like I said, Mr. Brown says, facts. I got this live for a reason. I'm buying my first house soon and doing 20 plus hours sometimes. Salute, 100. Salute to you, champ. Salute to you, man. 20 plus, you putting it in. You trying to get it done, man. You know, here's to not waiting. Here's to going out there and making it happen. 20 plus hours, you making it happen for you and your family. Yeah, DM me, Matt. I want to see the house in Dallas, bro. I want to see the house in Dallas. Even though I watched the video the other day, bro, the housing market in Dallas or Texas is bad too, which is supposedly is never supposed to be bad in Texas, right? Never, but that's what they're forecasting, man. It's getting ugly out here. Hopefully, again, Trump just got in office. Hopefully shit can fix. But it's looking bad. Okay, Edgar Granados. Looking to get my Edgar. What the fuck? Edgar gifted 10 memberships today and he's not a member himself. What in the? I need my record scratch. What is going on with y'all today? Okay, Matt, you sent me an email. Let me make sure I got it. Which email did you send it to? But I'm checking it. Okay, I see it. I see it. I see it. Let me pull it up on Zillow. Okay. You affordable. You affordable. That's a better mortgage than the $340,000 mortgage we was talking about. Ooh, small lot. For me. For me. I don't know about anybody else. This is a small lot for me. 5,662 square feet. That's small for me. I don't like neighbors, which means your neighbors are next to you and you don't have a lot of backyard. Okay, this is virtually stay. I was about to say, damn, Matt, but he virtually stays there. Good mood there, though, Matt. You got to give people an idea of what it can look like. We got same taste in ceiling fans. I'm not sure that that's the exact same one that I got because you can only get mines from Lowe's, but very similar. I got the 62-inch blade, but that's a beautiful ceiling fan. Nice touch there. You know, that saves the new home buyer some. Okay, you got them throughout the house. Okay. Wait, or is that the same picture, different side? Yeah, it might be same picture, different side. Same picture, different side. So it's kind of an open floor plan. The kitchen is kind of closed off, but it looks like you're open to your living room, dining room. That's okay. Yep, there goes the virtually staged pic, shows living room, dining room now. It's nice. Okay. You put all new appliances. You trying to sell, baby. You trying to sell. Okay, Matt. And I see the lamps. You know, those are not regular fucking contractor grade home, and I'm using air quotes, contractor grade Home Depot air lights. You know, you spent a little bit of money there on all three of those. You trying to set, wait, but you didn't change the cabinets, man. I hear you. I hear you. Those are 32 inches first and foremost. You know, women are looking for some space and storage, but you got them white and you put a quartz countertop. You might could get somebody to be okay with that. But you know, we're in 2025, champion. You know, you need 40-inch countertop and 40-inch cabinets, man. I think they're even doing 42s right now. Carpet in the bedroom, not a fan of that. Not a fan of that. And you got a good, nice fan in the living room, but not in the bedroom. I don't like that living room fan. But again, at least you got a fan there, and it's not the contractor grade. Credit to you. Credit to you. Bathroom looks nice. Okay, you changed the countertop, left the cabinet, changed the hardware. Nice mirrors and nice lighting. Nice touch. How long you been on? Let me check how long you been on the market. Oh, my computer died, Matt. Fuck. Oh, man, it died. I'm dark. I was just about to check how long you've been on the market because you are doing a good job trying to sell it. You've done the right things. You've certainly done the right things to sell it. So it would have been interesting to see how long it's been on the market right now. Damn, let me get my keys because I done turned the car off. Damn, Matt, put that in the chat. Now I'm interested to see how long you've been in the market. I am interested. Yeah, we done turned into the HGTV voice. But listen, see, this is what I'm saying. You need that. You need to have these conversations, man, or you're not going to have rat race, you know? And once you master, you need to try to upgrade, if you financially could do that, to commercial real estate, you know? But anyway, what do we got here? I'm from Houston and I want to become a member for the betting show. What sites can I use to bet? MyBookie.ag. Use the code TBV. When you drop it in your first deposit, it's going to get you right. That's the one that should get you right, man. I use that everywhere. Daniel Lewis says, Ness, any career advice? Oh, my God. On what? First and foremost, you need to narrow that down. Weedy says, facts with the Ness emoji. E. Fuentes, a lot of new construction homes suck. A lot of problems. They building houses too fast. I mean, you got to walk through them, bro. And let me tell you, right now is the best time to buy new construction. Let me tell you. Y'all gonna have to put boxing questions in there. I don't have phone calls. I'm following my chat. You know, what you guys are talking about in the chat is what I'm gonna talk about. That being said, perfect time to buy new construction that you didn't build. Meaning, it's a new constructed house that the builder has and he's looking for a buyer. Why do I think it's a perfect time? Because right now, they're giving incentives. They're slashing prices for starters. At least $20,000, $40,000 off the listed price. Secondly, they're offering seller financing. Not seller finance, excuse me. Incentive of seller concession, meaning he pays your closing costs or $5,000 towards your closing costs. And they're offering flex cash towards your closing costs. Different things are being offered by different builders because there's so many houses on the market. You know, not only are the builders in competition with other builders, but then they're in competition with homeowners that are selling their older homes basically around the same price or less because they understand theirs are old and the new ones should be slightly more expensive. But again, going back to the new construction, before you buy, you can try and get all those incentives. You can work that out. You know, you're interested. Once you show interest, they're going to try to keep you locked in because no one's buying. Secondly, new constructions can offer their own rates. A lot of these builders have their own banks. Like, I literally seen new construction on the market with everything that I'm telling you, with all the incentives that I'm telling you, plus it was a 3.99 rate. That, bro, we don't see that rate. You can't get that rate. Like, that's a builder offering you that because it's desperado time. They got all these houses they need to unload. A 399 rate, that's 2021 rate. That's the 2021 rate. So they offering you a 399 rate. They offering you 5,000 towards your closing costs, and they might have slashed that house to $20,000 or $40,000 off. Now you at a $340,000 house, $320,000 house, brand new. Now, before you agree or before you sign, you do what's called a punch list, and you walk through that house, and you like, nah, this, you gotta fix that, you gotta fix that, you gotta change that, that, and they're gonna do everything because they don't want to lose that buyer. But anyway. Hangout Spot says builders have their own banks and certain perks, but you can insist you use your own bank like I did. I got a lower rate with my own bank, but that's when you bought in 2021, player. It don't matter what bank you got right now, you ain't getting better than a 6.8, 6.4. I mean, if you get a 399, it's because the builder. That's what I'm trying to say. That's why it is a good time. Let me get to the super chat because I don't got my laptop. I don't want it to disappear. James Benito's the fat $10. He says, we need to create a career board and financial management sub group on Discord. I'm with you, man. I'm tired of getting them Instagram messages telling me that I don't have people in my circle that want to do better. You know, I need them friends. I've literally reposted those messages like, yo, where my circle at? Where my friends at? Because it's true, bro. Like, if all you and your friends could talk about is smoking weed and hanging out and bitches, then something's wrong, man. You know, I need to be hanging with the people that's talking about, you know, buying property, going on vacation, financial freedom, you know, things like that. But we got Eddie Reynoso went to spy on Benavidez. 13 laugh out loud emoji. I mean, I think the fight could happen. I don't think Canelo should take it, you know. But hey, if you're gonna fight Jake and you're gonna fight Crawford, a big ass Benavidez payday at the end of that, I mean, that's financial. Like, he set himself up, his children's children up. There's going to be so many millions left over that, you know, it's worth it to him. David, the Mexican Monster. Eddie Reynoso making a dream team again. Canelo, Teofimo, Marco Verde, Jaime, etc. Nah, you're right about that. But you know what happens when you got a dream team? They don't get enough attention. He's also bringing Ryan back, is the rumor. But again, Eddie had a bunch of fighters, and they didn't get the attention, and they started to leave. Ryan said he wasn't getting attention. Andy said he wasn't getting attention. You know, Derek James had a bunch of, and they started to leave. So we got to see, can these dudes actually hold up the level of expectation that we have for them? Can they live up to that when they got these big stables? You know, or are they only good when they have a small amount of fighters so they can focus on those fighters? We got just for them to leave after a year. Yeah, he's talking about Eddie Reynoso fighters because they don't get the attention they need. KT Blicky says, yeah, we need an Untitled show. Yeah, man, we back on the grind, man. We doing all that. Ganja HTX, maybe that means Ganja, Houston, Texas. My guy doing sound effects now. What can't you do, champ? Nah, man, I'm just trying to keep y'all entertained and hold y'all down. Right now, we working on our 4th hour, and the phone is at 4%. We charged up a little bit, and now we back down. The Hangout Spot says, you are correct. Interest rates are out of control now. Yeah, bro. So that's what I'm saying. If you could get with a buyer that's giving you an interest rate unheard of, jump on that shit. If you got the dough, man, everything matters. E. Fuentes said, I sold my home and bought a new construct where I picked everything. Been in the home for months already, and have had too many issues. Damn, that sucks, champ. I refurbished my home all completely. Excuse me. I did it all completely, and it never gave me problems because I went into that remodel knowing I wanted to change everything. So I changed all the electrical, I changed all the plumbing, I changed all the drywall, all the lighting fixtures, all the switches, everything. So how did I have problems when everything is new? So I say that to say, how are you having problems if everything is new? You must have a bad builder, a foundation issue that's out of the control of the builder. That's like the ground shifting or something, the sand. I don't know. I need to hear more, man. I would love to hear more. Chase Money says, Ness, what's the name of the walking pad you use? Bro, I don't know the name of it, but I sent everybody the link. I would usually send it to you, but I'm not in studio, and my laptop died where I have the link saved to send. Okay, Matt says it's been on the market 33 days. Still early. Damn, I need chapstick. Still early, but have you gotten any bites? Because it does look decent. I mean, the only thing that I don't like are, like I said, not everybody's the same. And from a buyer standpoint, I'm looking at it like, damn, I gotta change the tiles because those are older tiles, So that's also an expense for the buyer. I'm not telling you to do that because you don't want to spend more money. You're trying to make money. You don't want to spend more money, but those are the things that could hinder a buyer, right? They looking at it like, well, that house, we got to change the tiles, where the other house is a little bit more, but the floor is done. So that's what I'm saying. It's a buyer's market because there's so many houses on the market right now. Both new and old. So people got choices, man. People got choices. I don't know what the hell you mean, rulers back. I don't even know what you mean by that, champ. Badger, you retracted. We got Miles. Canelo got Jake and Crawford. Then he gonna retire. Or get offered the bag. To fight. Daniel Lewis, I'm about to go into engineering. 60K, 70K this year. But if there's anything else to get into that I can do on the side, I want to do it because you all in with YouTube, so I know you was getting it. No, for sure. Bro, I've been, look, we only got 3%. I'm gonna have to end it because the last thing I want to do is for this to end without me being able to end it. Both phone and battery die. So this will be my last message. Real estate, man. Real estate or stocks, right? There's only a few things: stocks, bonds, real estates, and Roth IRAs. It's not a lot you can invest in to make money in this world, man. They keep it very limited for us. So yeah, man, if you getting 60, 70K, put a little away to get that first real estate, to get that come up. Listen, I'm gonna end it. Like I said, I'm at 3%. I don't want this to go black and then I can't end the show and the live stays live. So on that note, I'm out. I'm gonna try and be in Hardin this afternoon. Stay updated to the show by going to the community page. Peace.